Can't make sense.
Okay. Hey guys, and welcome to episode 2 of Can Anybody Hear Me? The podcast. I'm your host, Ashabi, and yeah, welcome. For my listeners, I've got a very, very special guest with me. If you want to go ahead and introduce yourself.
T9 from the What We Saying podcast. That feels so weird because I've never had to do that anymore.
Yeah, because you're usually on yours, isn't
Yeah.
it?
But yeah, What We Saying podcast host. That's what I do, to be honest.
Nice. And are you excited to be on the show today?
Of course, man.
Are you more excited than when you're shooting with?
They watch this back, they'll get on to me, you know what I'm saying? But no,
Okay, thank you, Tina, for coming on the pod. So before we get into any of today's content, I'm going to ask you what your song of the week is.
Oh, I got a couple, to be honest.
Mm-hmm.
And they're both on opposite sides of the spectrum.
Okay.
One side we got Trance by Shay Vibes.
I love that song.
Yeah,
That song's an Ian. Did you go to his concert?
No, I didn't. When was that?
It was like I think it was like 3 weeks ago now.
To be fair, I only started listening to that last week.
Okay, fair.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm a new listener, you know what I'm saying? Then other side we've got Ice Spice Deli.
Slay.
Yo,
that's
that
such
song
a slay.
is cold.
And I love that because I feel like men aren't like they can't admit that Ice Spice is a good artist.
She's hard. She's got a couple songs that are hard. The beat is very, very hard.
Right? I feel like the beat is what carries.
Yeah, it does.
But her, like, she's a really good artist.
She's
a great artist. Ice Spice is so good, and she rose up so quickly, and she has no like misses. They're all hits, in my opinion. Right. Okay, name me a miss. We'll wait.
What's that? Cool. Munch was like
what?
Okay, wait. Munch was the first one, isn't it?
Yeah.
Everything up through, between Deli and Munch, everything's a miss.
Okay, fair enough.
I actually in my opinion, innit?
What about that song that she has with Nicki, Princess Diana?
I haven't heard it still.
What about the one in Did you watch Barbie?
Absolutely not.
Don't do that.
No, there's nothing against watching Barbie, but like, it's just not. I watched Oppenheimer instead.
You know what's so crazy? I'm so happy you mentioned that. I went to watch Oppenheimer yesterday. I left like 1 hour. I couldn't. No, I couldn't. I don't think I couldn't do it. No, I couldn't do it. Like I was sat, and one thing about me, because I'm a movie fanatic. Like I love movies. I love going to cinema with myself.
And you left.
I was sat in the movie, and I was trying so hard to understand. I couldn't.
Did you fall asleep?
No, I'm not. I can't fall asleep in cinema. It's not comfortable. But I couldn't watch the movie.
What point did you leave at though?
I think Oppenheimer in himself, he started it's when they built that little village.
Yeah.
And I think that woman had killed herself, his mistress, kind of.
Oh, yeah.
So that part was interesting. Like, I sat down and I was like, okay, maybe this is getting good. And then they killed off her character and she was carrying it for me, in my opinion. And they started talking about bombs and atomic fibers and all that stuff. And I couldn't do it.
That's unreal.
I couldn't understand it.
But like, did you watch the trailer?
No.
Oh.
Yeah, because that's the thing. It was like on a whim. I was in Westfield and I was just like, I'm going to take myself to the cinema because I'm bored. And I was like, oh, a lot of people have been talking about. You guys were talking about Oppenheimer. That's mainly why I watched it.
Yeah.
And I'm sitting in the cinema and I'm like, what the hell is like? I kid you not, I was so confused.
That's crazy. But you go to cinema by yourself.
Yeah.
So yeah, I do that as well.
Right. People think it's weird. I don't like going to cinema with people.
They call going restaurants by yourself weird as well. You can't do it.
No.
So
that's so awkward.
It's not awkward still.
Have you done it?
I've done it enough times.
I want to do it. Like I would love to go to a restaurant by myself. But I just in my head it's like people are gonna be looking at me like, why the hell is she sat there by herself?
I just don't care. Like I'll just have my earphones in. I'm like.
So where do you look like?
My food. I'm eating my food. What's going on here? Like,
yeah, but you can't spend the whole time like. Do you get like when you look up? Are you just like taking in the environment?
No, more time I'm listening to like a podcast or music.
Oh, okay.
So my mind's already like in the studio with them, or like you know what I'm saying.
I can't like. I feel like even going to the cinema for myself, that was a big jump for me. Because I just hate being in public. Like, I don't like people. Like, I'm not a people person.
I hear it.
You get it? So when I'm around people, it's like, I don't like it. And having to be around people alone. Like, whenever I need to do something quick, like shopping, I always call my friends because I can't do it alone.
Are you introvert?
Yeah, I'm so introverted.
I didn't get that vibe, I'll be honest.
Really?
Yeah.
I think it's because I'm a podcast host. I can't be introverted with my guests. But if you saw me like at a move, I'm not talking to anyone.
What?
I'm going to be sitting in the corner.
Unless I can't to you.
Yeah. I can't
you're one of them ones.
What does that mean?
There's always them people like Maltese where it's like, oh, I'm not speaking to no one unless they come to me myself. Like, come to me first kind of thing.
Because I don't know, like, I'm just not.
Okay, what if you see someone that you like the look of because of what? Pride?
I'll stare at you.
That's mad.
No, wait, no, guys know, like, if a girl, like, I'm going to look at you. If a girl gives you a look, like, she knows, yeah.
Yeah, but, like, the lines are blurred there because sometimes girls be like, oh, like, I'm just Some people say, "Oh, I'm blind. Like, I can't see what I'm looking at," and then you go up to them and it's like,
I
"No,
feel
I'm
like,
saying I've
but
heard that so many times."
there's this there's this look that you just know.
I know that personally,
Okay,
but I've heard
okay,
from like
no
from
problem.
what no, I'm not even like that. What
Mm,
from other people I've heard like, oh, like she's looking at me, then
yeah.
she'll go up to the girl and it's like she'll look confused. I'm like,
Okay, I hear that low key, but it's like I feel like you should be able to know. Like
mm.
if I like look at you quickly and I look away, then don't come up to me because I'm not calling you. But if if I'm like staring at you in the middle of the motive, like please get the hint and come and talk to me. Like
Mm.
it should be that obvious.
But if they don't, you should take the initiative.
No,
Why? Pride.
because clearly that person wasn't for me. If he really wanted to, God would
That's
have sent him a
dramatic. That's
message.
actually crazy.
God would have
Dramatic.
sent him a message and he would have came over and spoke to me.
He wouldn't have sent you the message to go and speak to him.
No,
Why not?
the Bible says a man should find a wife, a woman shouldn't find a husband. So I'm not gonna go looking for a husband. My husband's gonna come find me.
Okay.
Period.
Okay. Fair
Right.
enough.
Okay, we trailed off. Sorry, Oppenheimer. I don't understand. I'm like, I'm not done talking. Like,
Uh-huh.
that was so bad. Like, I wanted my £7 back. Like, I was so distraught. Like, you know, when you leave somewhere and you're just not satisfied.
Yeah.
Like, I was so distraught. I said, "What the hell was that?" So, I remember you guys talking about. There's a part where the bomb goes off. Wow, it was so. I was getting so close to the end of the movie. Still no bomb. They're taking 12 hours to make this bomb. Like, come on,
Yeah,
guys.
because build up in it and then character building as well. Like, there's so much to the film.
Would you say you have to understand science to enjoy it? Because I think like that's what confused me. Because I don't get science.
I mean, you should have like a basic understanding of science. Then again, I hope everyone does at like when you get to like 18, 19.
Not everyone.
Really, a basic understanding. So how did you get through GCSEs?
I didn't do it.
I swear.
I was the year of 2020, so.
Oh, that's crazy.
I didn't do my GCSEs. I got the grades, but I didn't sit it because COVID hit.
What about A levels?
I didn't do my A levels. We'll get into that off camera.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
But I'm not an idiot. I'm not academic. Like that's one demon that I'm still fighting.
No, but you don't have to understand the science that much, from what I remember. You just gotta we focusing.
Yeah, like I kid you not. Like when I'm in the cinema, that's why I don't go with people. I go with myself. I'm serious. Like phone off, everything. Like I need to digest this film. Like I need to dissect it. And I was like, I don't have a clue what's going on. And one thing I get why they did the black and white thing, but it threw me off. I get the concept.
Yeah.
I feel like it could have been better if they at least gave us some like a background as to why he was being interrogated. Because in my head, it's like he just sat in a room with high up men and they're just throwing shots at him. That's what I gathered from it. So in the end, what was that when they had him in that room?
Yeah, because basically he set off a bomb that killed millions of people.
So were they just interrogating him?
Yeah, because he killed was it like 200,000 people in Hiroshima or Japan? They're saying that one of the guys said, Iron Man, what's his name again? Robert Downey Jr.
Oh yeah, I thought that was him. I don't know if I was losing my mind.
Grey hair and and stuff. But
nice.
He set him up, and then he was obviously one spearheading his interrogation and that. But no, you should have watched the synopsis of the film. That's what I did. Even I was confused. I'm like, what's this film about? I didn't even know Oppenheimer was a real person. Like,
yeah.
And I read it, and then it made a bit more.
That's where I mess up. I'm too fast. Like in my head, it's like I see people talking about stuff, and I'm like, yeah, I have to watch it because it's gonna eat. It did not eat, and I should have. I haven't even watched Barbie. I can't believe I watched Oppenheimer before I watched Barbie.
Wait, you was defending Barbie, and you ain't watched Barbie.
No, that's because when I was in Stratford, the show times there was no like the times for Barbie. They weren't like I had to go back home and come back out, and I know I wasn't gonna do that. And then once I'm in my house, I'm going to stay here.
Yeah.
So I was like, oh, I'll watch Barbie like next week or something. I'll watch Oppenheimer. I want my money back.
That's crazy.
I want my money back. So what would you rate the movie?
Oppenheimer. Oppenheimer is the best one I've watched this year.
Oh my goodness.
Then again, there's been a lot of like
that's such a reach.
Movies this year.
Okay, what's come out this year?
Like, that's a good question.
What has come out this year? Nothing good has come out this year.
I can't even think off the top of my head.
Yeah. So I hear that. I can't lie because there hasn't been good movies.
Yeah, but better ones are coming out. I think. I don't know, but I say like, yeah, we can go 8.5.
That's really high. Fair enough. I feel like because you're a man.
Well, what's
men like to do? Men like certain kind of things. So you don't know, man. That's so fine.
You're gonna have to indulge. I'm not sure what you're talking about.
Anyway, so what was I gonna say? So what happens in the end? Because is he dead? Well, in the movie, in the end, is he dead?
What happened in the end? You mean when he spoke to Einstein?
I left.
Oh yeah, you left.
Yeah, he was. I saw that point. I was like, why is Einstein so big?
No, so he made the bomb.
Yeah.
Well, he made the prototype, the practice bomb.
Yeah.
That went off. Then he made the real bomb. That went off in Japan, and then he got interrogated for more or less the rest of the film.
Is that it?
It's a summary, but it was sick. Like the acting was actually hard. I can't lie. Like you should rewatch it in reality.
I think when it comes out on like Disney or something, I might watch it at my own
Disney,
leisure.
Oppenheimer.
Would it come out on Disney? I feel like it wouldn't be on Netflix. Would it not be on Disney? Or maybe 1, 2, 3 movies. I don't know.
Yeah,
Yes.
one of them ones. Yeah,
Yeah.
I hear you still.
But no, Oppenheimer, it was interesting. It's definitely. I saw a lot of like in the cinema. I saw a lot of like women there. But it was women with boyfriends, so you could tell they were going to watch it for their boyfriend. And I hear that because that's not a woman. Like it's not a woman's.
I heard the opposite in Barbie. To be fair,
yeah, no.
Bare man in there, because their girls are in there. You know what I'm saying?
No,
Don't really
I
want
hear
to be
that.
there, but you get me.
I hear that.
Yeah.
But yeah, so we trailed off completely. We were talking about song of the week. What would my song of the week be? I think I would say Lonely at the Top by Ashake. That song's been, even though it's been out for a minute, I don't know, it's been hitting me recently. It's a good song. Though.
Did you go to the concert?
Absolutely not.
Absolutely not.
I'm not a concert, but I hate people. Like I don't understand. Like
to that extent.
Yeah, like if there's 2 people around me, I'm gonna have an attack.
That's
like
mad.
I can't manage. Like I don't like interaction with the public.
Wow.
I know, is that bad?
Did you watch the live stream?
No.
Wow.
To be fair, I was at work when it was going on. So,
oh, okay, I hear it still.
But I still wouldn't know because it's not the same experience.
Yeah.
Watching it on YouTube.
No, the song's hard. I mean, it's not. No, I don't think this is the best song, but I hear it.
You don't think it's the best song? What, on the album?
What's the album called? Is it Work of Art?
Yeah, that blue one when he's wearing a suit.
No, it's not the best song, 100%.
What did you say the best song?
Best song on the album is probably either Remember or Mogbe.
Oh yeah, Mogbe's really good. I like that one.
Yeah.
I don't think I've heard Remember.
Huh?
I haven't heard it.
You have this tendency to not finish things. This is
I
actually
know,
quite crazy.
like, I've got commitment
Film,
issues.
now, album,
yeah, I know, it's
mad.
so bad.
Mad,
I'm trying to change, please.
Damn.
I'm just a girl.
Oh, no way. No way.
I'm literally just a girl.
I can't deal with that.
I'm literally just a girl. No, but it's true, like I'm just a girl.
What does that mean?
Like I'm like my job description is literally I'm just a girl. Like,
so
I can't do certain things because I'm just a girl.
No, but I've heard like I've seen some weird tweets about like I'm tired of thinking for myself. I'm just a girl.
Yeah, that's outrageous.
No,
but to be fair, I hear it if a girl says that and she has a boyfriend. Because why can't your boyfriend do the thinking for you?
That doesn't make sense. Like
if
some
really
girls say,
like
I don't want to use my brain around my boyfriend. What?
Yeah, no, same. If I had a boyfriend, like I like when I'm dating someone, I physically can't do stuff. Like I can't hold my own stuff, and I can't think. You have to think for the both of us. If we're at a restaurant, what are we eating? Is an us thing now. Like
man, them bro, safe out, man. It's crazy. Listen to the description. Nah, that's mad.
You have to make all the decisions for us. Like, what are we doing?
Why can't you lot plan and then we pay? That is so simple.
No, because I feel like, no, do you know why? Because I've been in that situation before, and like I appreciate a man paying, don't get me wrong, like that's a lot, you know, in this economy as well, the cost of living is crazy. But when you don't plan, like when the man just shows up, it seems like he doesn't really care. Like if you go out of your way to plan something for us, that's so romantic. Like you care about me, like you thought about the things that I enjoy doing, and you plan the date based on that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's like if you sit there and you say, oh, I don't really care what we do, I'll just bring the money. No, because that's so half-hearted.
So he's got to plan it every time?
No, not every time.
Okay.
But once in a while.
Once in a while is cool. I can work with that.
But that's the thing. I feel like regardless, when I'm dating, I'm usually the planning person because I just have that nature. But once in a while, it would be nice to get a text message like, oh, I planned this for us. I'll be outside at 8. You get what I mean?
Fair enough. Okay, wait. Let me ask you a question then. If you're dating a guy and he's taking you out, let's say 3-4 times, after 3 or 4 dates, would you have offered to pay for something amongst those dates? Just like one thing, not necessarily the whole thing, just like maybe a round of drinks.
Yeah.
Or maybe, I don't know, something.
Yeah, no, of course. Yeah, definitely. I feel like there's a lot of women out there that are taking advantage of men in their pockets.
Mate.
And I know I'm not one of them.
The stories I've heard, yeah.
No, really, they're bad.
Yeah,
it's bad. I feel like when a woman gets comfortable, it's really dangerous. Don't let a woman get comfortable with you because then she will expect the world. Don't let her get comfortable. Like, keep her on her feet. You get?
I think both parties got to do that.
No, yeah, of course. But not me in particular. I've just heard things like some women violate when they find out a guy has money.
I said not me though.
not me. Like, I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna do that. Especially because I've got my own money. Period. Self-made. Don't play with it. Right. But yeah, I feel like after we've dated a couple, like initially on the first day, you're gonna pay. Yeah, that's mandatory. Yeah. But if I'm getting more comfortable with you, I can see it's going somewhere. If we if we're going out, I'm gonna want to take you out. I'm gonna want to buy certain things. You get because it becomes a partnership.
Because
Then
you like him, innit? I guess.
yeah, that's me. If I don't like you, I'm not gonna pay for
But I hear
it.
you. Bare guys actually deal with girls that don't like them, and then they wonder why she's not doing stuff like paying for something
Do you know
or just.
why? Because men love the chase. Like they like the idea of having something that they can't have because the woman doesn't like them.
So the women though are real. Let's be real. Like if you see a guy and he's got a girlfriend, that might not be a good example. But like when a guy rejects a girl and he's like, nah, I'm not interested. Bare
Yeah.
girls are like, why can't I get him? Because she's so used to getting guys. Like, why
Guys,
can't I get him?
yeah,
Why
no,
can't I get
it's
him?
true. No,
You know
it's
what I'm saying?
actually true. I feel like I'm the kind of girl like I'll dwell on it for a bit, but I'm not gonna chase it. That's crazy. I'm not
Nah, I
gonna.
don't think chasing is even lit like that. Like
It's
pursue each other.
not. It's not appealing. Like especially like I saw this thing on TikTok and like it made so much sense. This woman said because with girls it's a usual thing. Like you'll get that guy once in a while that just bothers you, like bothers your whole existence, and you made it clear you don't want him,
Yeah.
and that happens with guys as well. There'll be girls that are literally on them and they made it clear like I don't want you, and I never thought of it that way because I assume every guy wants every girl. Because men are really
Well, that's an attack. That's crazy.
no,
So,
because don't
man
like
said
no,
every
like,
guy wants every girl. Like we have no standards.
no, because
So
like
that's
men
mad.
are like don't take this to heart. Men are not easy. No, okay, stop. This is
I'm gonna let you land. I'm gonna let you land.
let
See
me
how
land.
worse it gets. Man.
Men aren't easy, but like a man. How do I say this in a way that it doesn't come across offensive? A man will take like if a man is given an opportunity, 99.9% of the time he'll take it. With a woman it's a good 50.
99 is
Okay,
pretty
90,
high.
90.
It depends on the quality as well.
Okay,
Like,
fair enough.
because nah, I don't know. Nah, some guys have standards, some guys don't. I'll be honest.
Yeah, but it's rare. You'll never meet a man.
It's rare. Guys with standards. What sort of?
I don't know. Maybe it's the area I grew up in. Because I was speaking with Nicole because she's from South and I'm from East, and like the men here and there are so different. So maybe I haven't like ventured outside, but the men that I've met, the standards are in hell.
Some guys chase, some guys are laid back, some guys. Everyone's like different on the spectrum. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? But chasing, like, you know what chasing means? Like, that means you're running after something that's running away from you.
Wait, that's crazy.
That's not lit, bro. That's not calm.
That's crazy.
Why would you want to indulge in such?
Like this
You know what I'm
person has
saying?
told you, leave me alone. I do not want you, and you're
That's
like,
shameless.
no.
Download shame, respect.
Like, no, that's crazy. Anyone that's out there chasing, please stop.
Yeah.
God will send you a partner that's gonna love you and hold you.
Amen.
It's not the end of the world. Okay, so before we get into the next segment, we're gonna take. Do you take your shots with lime and salt? I've got lime and salt.
Either one, to be honest, I don't mind.
Yeah. Okay, so we've got some shots. We're only gonna do one for now.
Alright, cool. Actually, you go first, to be fair.
I'm gonna do it at the same time.
First.
You wanna do the shot at the same time?
I was just saying ladies first, you know, but.
Oh, I'll check you out. Okay. Actually, I'm gonna do salt and salt.
Yeah, go on. A little bit, please.
Ready?
Yeah.
So it's salt, shot lime.
Yeah.
Why else did it work? 3, 2, 1.
Does it taste sour?
Ooh. I actually can't take shots.
For some reason, it doesn't affect me that.
Yeah, you took that like a champ. How the hell did you do that? That's not normal.
I've been around for a while.
That was too light for you. That's actually not normal.
Nah, it's just.
You're a drinker.
I'm not actually.
Are you not?
I used to be, but now I'm kind of just calm.
In your fact file, you said your favorite drink was, what was it, Patron?
Yeah, Patron. It used to be Patron, coffee Patron.
Really? Is that nice?
That's beautiful.
I've never, because I don't like coffee. So in my head,
it don't taste anything like coffee.
Really? So
it's just like tequila, but sweet.
Really?
Yeah, it's laying still, but obviously discontinued.
Oh no, why?
I got no idea. Amazon, so I might have to.
That's crazy.
I have to involve myself there, but
what was I gonna say?
Yeah.
So does it count as like dark liquor or like because it's tequila, but it's dark? So is it dark?
It's spirits, isn't it?
Oh, okay, fair enough.
There's spirits, and then there's cognac, brown liquor, like Henny.
So it's a spirit. So tequila.
I'm very sure it's a spirit, yeah.
Okay.
Like with like vodka, all that. Vodka's rough.
Vodka's unfortunate. Anyone drinking vodka is crazy.
There's no reason for that. That's just
shotting vodka is crazy.
We've all been there though.
No, it's true.
It's a
I
bad
feel like when
experience.
you start drinking, I remember my first drink was definitely a vodka and something.
Mm.
When you start drinking, you don't know anything. So I was at the bar ordering Bacardi and Coke every time, and I don't like Bacardi
Oh
and Coke. I
my
don't know who
god.
sent me.
He was telling me, someone like they necked like half a bottle of
That's
Bacardi.
crazy.
They were drunk for like 3 days. Like,
I'm not
it's
sure.
not, like, and I was
Wait,
FaceTiming them day by
what?
day, and like I could see it in their eyes, they were not calm. Like it was crazy.
That's
Bacardi's never been lit.
crazy.
It's never
And
been
do
lit
you
at
know what
all.
the worst feeling is? Is when you're drunk and you want it to stop. I
Yeah,
hate that feeling so much.
yeah. That's like
It's the worst
when we used
feeling.
to like. I'm not involved in this, but
Oh, okay.
like what early on in their career when
Mm.
like just trying out different drinks. But
Were you in the Midlands for uni?
yeah, I was for part
Damn.
of my uni experience. Yeah, I was, which was wild.
Yeah, in the Midlands they don't play. Whenever I'm visiting friends, like,
And the thing is,
this isn't
vodka.
the
Yeah,
vibe.
everyone's got a bad story to
With
do with
vodka.
alcohol, and it started with vodka. It's like why? Like,
Vodka just isn't. Have you tried So wait, so the usual vodka is like Smirnoff. Have you tried Glens?
oh, and I've tried all of them. If I'm
Do you
honest,
like? Do you
yeah,
like Glens? Glens is
they all
crap.
they all taste the same.
Oh yeah, that's no, but Glens genuinely tastes like crap. Vodka's bad.
No, the one that's the worst. You know the Russian one,
Oh yeah,
like with like
yeah.
the the blurry bottle. Hey, that
They need
one
to
there.
no, they need to discontinue that. How is that still on
Yeah,
people's shelves?
huh?
Nah, that needs to go. That needs to go
Nah,
ASAP.
that one there is
No,
terrible. Hey,
that is so bad.
stumbling down the stairs, staggering on the road. Hey, I've seen
Like
some. This man still,
it's so
but
bad.
yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna go into a little game I've got
All right,
when I find it. Okay, there we go. So this game is called Yay or Nay.
right.
The 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 title kind of gives off like
Oh yeah.
yeah. So I'm gonna mention some things to you. I don't know why I'm smiling already because I'm looking at the first one. I'm gonna give you some topics and you're gonna tell me what you think about them. So the first one is paying bride price.
Like is that like a dowry?
Yeah. So like when you get married, there's certain cultures like you pay for your bride, essentially.
Is that a Nigerian
Yeah,
culture? I'm bugging out. It definitely is.
it is.
Yeah, I mean, if I marry a Nigerian babe,
So if
100%.
you don't marry a Nigerian girl, you're not gonna pay bride price.
I mean, if it's not part of our culture, why is she getting it?
Oh no, that's true.
You know what I'm
That's true.
saying?
That's true.
There's no reason for that.
So if you guys are both Nigerian, you're okay with paying bride
Yeah, no
price.
doubt, no doubt.
Really?
If I'm getting married, then I've got it to cover the wedding.
Period. Tell
You know
them
what I'm saying?
again.
Yeah.
I like that because I feel like a lot of men, when I date, I don't know if this is too, apparently this is too forward. I don't know because I date to marry. I don't date to have fun. Apparently bringing up bride price early is disrespectful. Like I'm not asking you for money. I'm just saying in the future, if this goes further, there's this thing in my culture called bride price.
Yeah.
And apparently it's like too forward to mention it.
Depends how early you ask. Like, on the first date, it's quite mad, to be fair. You asked on the first date, didn't you? That's crazy. Like, of course he's going to react like that.
It was subtle. Like, it wasn't even like oh yeah, you need to pay this much. I was just like, oh, what do you think about bride price?
Mm.
And he was just like, oh no, that's the older generation.
What?
And I just sat there like, you're never gonna see me ever again, by the way.
That's crazy.
That's outrageous. I'm so, and he was even Nigerian. That's why I was so disappointed.
If I hear it, you get the key questions, the key opinions out of the way, and it's like,
It's true because now I know that I'm not gonna see you again. Is there any price that's like outrageous? It's not gonna happen.
Bride price?
Yeah, any price that's like, okay, you're doing too much. And this is, by the way, bride price isn't her asking. This is her family. And you know, some people like their daughters are like gold to them.
I don't. What's outrageous? I'm not even sure. Like the market
Yeah, I
for
don't
these
know
sort of things.
bride
You know
price.
what I'm
Like, I
saying?
don't know how much it is.
But I feel like they would try and gauge my pockets and act accordingly, which is I don't like that for some reason. Like, man, I'm pocket watching. What's going on
if they know you have money, they're gonna ask for.
And I'm already paying for the wedding. Like, be considerate.
So, do you think you're gonna pay for the whole wedding?
Oh yeah.
Whole wedding.
I said if I'm getting married, I've got it to cover the wedding.
Period. Oh wait, so does that? Are you basically insinuating that you're not gonna get married until you got it?
Of course. I don't see why I wouldn't do that.
What's the oldest you would get married?
I've got no idea. The oldest I would get married, I don't know. I want to get married, so I mean, I can't really put an age on it.
Yeah. I feel like if I'm 30 and I'm not married, I'm just gonna forget about it.
What?
30 is outrageous.
Girls always trying to rush to get married though. Like, where's this?
Yeah, because we want stability. Damn.
Have you not got stability by yourself? What are we doing here?
No, but like I want, because in my head it's like because I still live with my parents. In my head, it's like, am I gonna? Because I've had discussion. Am I gonna move out into my own place before I move into my husband's house?
Yeah.
And I feel like it doesn't make sense for me to buy my own place knowing I'm gonna get married. Like, 'cause I'm gonna have to end up selling my apartment. And what's the point? Like, I can stay in my mom's house. You get? That's why it's like, and that's the thing. I feel like with men, they can wait till forever because your sperm never dies, but us, our eggs die.
Yeah, true.
At like a good 35, you can stop having kids. And I know you can freeze your eggs and all of that stuff, but who's actually gonna do that? Like, come on.
I hear it still.
You know what I mean?
That's actually easier for you lot. Like, you don't actually have to leave your parents' house.
Yeah, it's true.
If you've got your own like personal space in your house, then you're cool.
Exactly. You know no, that's what I love about they're just girls.
You lot's life is.
Don't start the whole our life is
easier than
no, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that because we'll go to war in the studio. Don't play with it. Okay, so next thing we're going on to is men in Uggs. Yay or nay? Oh wait, bride prices are yay.
Yeah.
Okay. Men in Uggs, yay or nay?
Yeah, I've seen some man rock it properly.
Right, it's cute, isn't it? I feel like there's this one era. I don't know if it was Twitter or I don't think it was TikTok. I think it was Twitter. They were getting onto men that were wearing Uggs.
Right.
I don't know. Apparently, it's not nice.
No, some man can rock it. Some man can't.
Right. Would you personally?
I don't even know if I could rock them. You know, I don't know. Not now. I feel like it was a phase back then.
Yeah.
But it's not really in my. Not anymore. So.
Okay, so men in Uggs is a yay, and then the last thing we've got is extended paternity leave. Let me just explain this a bit. I was talking to a colleague at work the other day, and he was saying to me like his wife is pregnant and like work's only giving him a week off, and he thinks that's outrageous. In my head is like, you haven't popped the baby, so why do you need more than a week?
That is outrageous though.
Did he carry the baby?
You wouldn't have the baby without me. Come on, 1 + 1 equals 2. You're here because of me. Don't do that.
Because there's actually like they've created something to like you can have a kid without a man now.
Absolutely not. Are you gonna indulge in that? Oh man, 50% of that child's chromosomes are from me.
Yes, but I've spent 9 months in pain and agony.
All right.
That is my cross to carry. Do you get?
Yeah. So you weren't working. You were being financially provided for by who? Exactly.
Okay.
There's hardships on your side. There's hardships on my side. You know what I'm saying?
But on the woman, like this is pregnancy we're talking about. Come on, like do you know what pregnancy entails? Vomiting every single morning. Your feet swell up. Your nose swells up. Your whole body changes. Postpartum depression. Like there's so much.
I hear that, but at the same time, when your child's being brought up, you want them to develop a healthy relationship with the mum and the dad as well.
Of course, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I don't want it to be a thing where my child's 3 years old. Trying to play with him, he's all crying and that.
No, but you really think that naturally happens? Like, because as a mother, like, I feel like the kid is always more, like.
Yeah, but no. Like, I want, you know them games, not games, you know them videos on TikTok where it's like, the kids in the middle, the mum and the dad, like, run either way.
Yeah, and then they see.
He's got to run to me, fam. Like, what are you to mum for, bro?
Did you pop out that baby?
No, but exactly. Still got, that's my son or my daughter.
No, I'm so sorry. Okay, cool. It's like, when you have a partner, like that's your kid together, but the kid belongs to the mum.
What's going on there?
Because it came out of them. Like, do you get like the kid came out of the mum?
Okay, so
this person has lived in me.
Okay, so you see how you just said it came out of you, so it's yours, yeah.
Yeah.
So do you believe in your money is your money and my money is our money? You do.
Yeah.
So when my money comes out of my account.
Yeah.
Why is it not mine? Why is it now yours as well?
Because you've married me. You've said that you're gonna provide.
Exactly, and you married me, so you're gonna get me. Actually, no, does that work? Yeah, that's what exactly. So you marry me now, and you get me. We're gonna have this child. It's gonna be both of us.
Yeah, but I feel like extended paternity leave is crazy. Like, what do you need more than a week?
A week is mad. A week.
No, but do you need to rest? Do you need to put your feet up because you just had a baby?
What's going on here, though?
Wait, what do you need maternity leave for?
When you're on maternity leave,
yeah,
you're more or less bound to the house.
Yeah.
Like, especially at the later stages of pregnancy.
Yeah.
Which means financially, even like financially you depend on me, even like cooking, cleaning, just general maintenance for your whole life more or less. You're dependent on me. And it's like I'm doing my job, huh?
Who said that?
Are you dependent on?
Me?
No, like
what cooking for me when I've just
not
given
cooking,
birth.
but I mean everything you need he'll get for you.
You know what's so crazy? In my head it's like when I go through my maternity leave era, which I'm really excited for, I wouldn't want my husband anywhere near the house.
Why?
Because that's me time. Like I've just popped out a baby for us. I need to breathe.
Post.
Like I need postpartum depression is crazy. And there's this thing where women start to get irritated around their husbands when they're pregnant because it's like you've done this to me.
What?
And I hear it like, oh my gosh, I always have this debate. In my delivery room is me and my mum. That's it.
Swear.
My husband can stand outside.
Why?
I can't see you in that moment.
Why?
I'm gonna get annoyed.
What?
I'm gonna get pissed.
You're not gonna like or love your husband or
No,
something.
don't
You're
get
just
me wrong.
gonna get annoyed like I'm your little brother or something. Like, that's crazy.
I'm gonna love him, but in that moment, in those brief like 2-3 hours where I'm going through the most excruciatingly painful hours of my life, I can't have you in that room. Especially because I know he'll be at the bedside and he'll be like, "Oh, you've got this. I'll punch you in your mouth."
Swear.
Like, don't try and calm me down when I'm angry.
To be fair, I'm the kind of guy that will like, I'll sneak in a little joke and like,
yeah, no. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Like,
no.
I don't know. I'm saying something like,
no.
You took off, right? You
No.
That'll be me still.
That's outrageous. No, I can't have that.
No, it depends. Like even like holding a hand. Like
yeah, that's like if he can stand there in silence and hold my hand and allow me to squeeze it, that's fine. But if you start busting jokes, oh my, everyone in that delivery room is getting.
No, on a serious thing, I probably wouldn't bust jokes. This is a serious.
Right.
Like, this is a
but
serious
I feel
procedure.
like it's just him being there. Like, what can he do? Because I know me and my mom's relationship. My mom will get me through that. Do you get this woman raised me? And it's like if my husband is there making stupid, like even not stupid remarks, but saying things like "You've got this," that's gonna piss me off.
Nah, you just gotta know your partner. Like you know what she likes, what she won't like when she's in that sort of environment.
No, it's true.
Oh, it should be like, but nah, more than 1 week is definitely like.
So you think extended paternity leave is that a yay? As in you think?
Yeah, 100%. I need to build a bond with my child. A week.
No, but I feel like when a baby's first born, they don't know anyone.
You'll be surprised.
Really?
You'll be surprised. Like
babies... apparently, because I don't know if you see on TikTok, but a lot of babies like they say dad before they say mum, because apparently babies think they are their mum. Like they're so attached to them in their head. It's like this isn't another human. This is just something that's connected to me. Especially because with things like breastfeeding and the fact that you came out of me, like apparently the first couple of weeks, a baby thinks this isn't another person. This is me. We're just attached.
Yeah.
So that's why they usually say like dad first, and that makes sense because it's like, why are you saying? A lot of kids say, like, I said dad first before I said mum. Yeah.
That's mad.
Mom was really
I never actually knew that. To be honest. You
know
do psychology?
Huh?
You do psychology?
Oh, yeah, I did it.
Oh, okay. What were you gonna say?
Did you say mum or dad first? You know.
I've got no idea.
Do you know anything? I feel like men don't indulge in their childhood.
No, I do. I know I was born on a Friday at like 6 p.m.
Oh my gosh, really?
Yeah.
Nice. Were you born in the UK?
Of course.
Did you say of course?
Well, you thought I was like a fob. You thought I was
not even. Just not everyone's born in the UK. Hustle says on the pod that he was born.
He's lying. Don't believe that guy, man.
He always says he was born in Nigeria.
He's British, born and bred, man.
So flipping funny.
Nah, but I was born here in London still.
Oh, okay, nice. You have baby pictures. A lot of men don't. I was talking to this guy and he doesn't have baby pictures.
I was actually fat.
Oh, really?
I was fat. I had fat cheeks as well. Like,
really?
Fat cheeks. Like.
Wait, do you have siblings?
Younger sister still.
Was she the same? Or was it just you?
No, she was mad small.
Really?
And she was way lighter as well. Yeah, I was brown, like light brown. I think when I came out, I just got darker.
So is she still light or?
She's brown. I guess I'm brown as well, but like she's lighter brown than it. She's brown skin, I'm dark skin kind of thing.
Oh, okay, nice.
But yeah.
Okay, so we're giving extended paternity leave.
100.
A yay.
100.
Take it up with HR. I don't know.
That's
me
crazy.
Personally, I don't.
How could you not want that? That's mad.
Just go away. Like I'll see you when you're done work. Like
wow.
I feel like this plays into me being extrovert. Like I love my own space. Like I don't like. It's not. Like, I'm not trying to say I don't like people, but I like I prefer to be alone. Like I'll socialize when I want to.
Yeah, but like if this is your husband, like that's your other half.
Yeah, but
you get it. Like imagine if he's like, oh, like why is she here?
No, I hear it. I
leave
can't
the
lie.
house, bro. That's
crazy. I hear
still.
it. But I feel like that's the thing. I'm not gonna be like that throughout our whole marriage. It's only when I've just had a baby. Especially because those 9 months I've been with this person. I'm having to eat for 2 people. I'm having to sleep with 2 people. But once in my life, I'm being able to breathe after pregnancy. Like I'm gonna want that.
I hear it still. Yeah, I get it.
I feel like 1 week. It sounds outrageous. When you first told me, I said, "Damn,
you guys 7 days. You guys, like, why not deep in what 7 days is? Like
that's crazy." But okay, so yeah, we're giving that a yay.
Good.
Okay, so just before we next we're gonna go into, so that was a game. We're gonna go into hot topics next. But before we get into that, I'm just gonna go ahead and slap our first trigger warning into this video. Today's topic might be a bit heavy, and that's totally fine. You can tune in into another episode. This is trigger warning number 1. If this isn't for you, you can click out of the video now. Love you guys. Do you tell your sport that you love them?
No, you know.
Why?
No, but like me saying no makes you seem like a bad person.
Yeah,
But,
you guys
but
also,
we do
you
though.
know, because Loki, I feel like I'm part of the like what we say in
I hear
family.
you.
I never feel like
Loved.
no, you
Swear.
guys don't love her.
Do you know what it is? I'm the one. I'm the person. I don't mind saying I love someone or like I love
Oh,
something.
really?
These men are just robots, kind of thing.
I
Like,
hear it.
you know what I'm
I
saying? They're
hear
like,
it.
oh, I
So would
love
you
you. What
say
does it?
you're the affectionate one
Yeah, 100.
out of all of them? Oh, that's
100
so
still. 100 still. If
sweet.
you're a supporter, I love you. I love you lot. I
Tell
love
us
the
on the next
supporters.
episode.
Fairs,
Or
fairs,
tell us
fairs.
at the live show, guys. They're having a live
Oh
show.
yeah. October 21st, but
We'll get more
we'll
into
get to that.
that
We'll get to that.
at the end of the video. Okay, so first hot topic of the week is Lucy Letby.
Mm.
So before we get into this, we're gonna tread on eggshells because this is an ongoing thing and we don't want to upset anyone.
Yeah.
That this is a bit close to home for them, but yeah, homegirl, she didn't. Yeah,
How many was it? 7.
baby.
Over how many years?
I think it was 2 on my body. I think it started in like 2013. Don't quote me. I don't know anything. I think it started in 2013 and then she
Right.
stopped in like 2017.
Do you know what it is? Most things I see in the news don't really like touch me. Like, it's like raw. That's peak.
Yeah.
I'm on with my day kind of thing.
Yeah.
But this, I'm like, what? Like, that's 7 parents, new parents,
Morning.
maybe even like new married, like excited to be with their newborn and that. And it's like gone. I'm like, where? Oh,
Do you know what
I had so many
upset
questions.
me? Do you know what upset me? One of them, so like one of the babies that she's killed was a triplet. And it's like, why? Because now there's 2 little boys or girls out there growing up without this. Like their sibling was murdered at the birth in the hospital.
That's mad.
And low-key, I feel like they're getting onto Lucy Letby, of course, because she's a flipping murderer, but they're not getting onto the hospital enough. Because you've got cameras, you've got security systems. How was no one able to pick up the fact that every time she left the room, a baby died?
And then the Asian doctor,
Yeah.
was made to apologize for apparently being wrong. I'm not being funny, but like, man said she got gas. Is it he or she?
Yeah.
The doctor, Asian doctor.
It was a heat.
Like, my man got gaslighted.
Yeah.
Like, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, and he knows what he saw.
Yeah.
I'm sure he did. And he got made to apologize. He lose his job.
No, it's true. I feel like he should have spoken up earlier though.
I haven't even read like properly into it.
If someone's leaving a room and there's babies dying, I'm so sorry. Like, or even it comes to a small thing of like, let's say you've got a corner shop, and every time this one customer comes in, like stock goes missing, you're gonna put 2 and 2 together and be like, this person is stealing.
100.
And it's so much more like significant with murder because how do you not notice that babies keep on dying?
She must have. Have you watched The Good Nurse on Netflix?
I tried. I watched it when I was on a flight, but I couldn't get into it.
Yeah. I think it's based.
Yeah, you know, it was giving that. I can't lie. Well, maybe it's another story
because the way the person that was killing the babies, he like was putting insulin into like the
it was. I think it was based on her.
Yeah,
that's what she was.
The way she did it, like, it's easy to just brush past and not really think anything of it. But my thing is, what's happened to you in your life?
Like, you have
what have you
seen
for you to think that that's possible? Like, that's all right. Like 7, and she even tried to do more. I said,
yeah,
that's mad.
Like, what about that is appealing to you? Like, you're smiling at babies dying.
Oh yeah.
I feel like murder is never acceptable, but like innocent babies, like they just got here, like they've only ever seen a hospital.
Yeah, that's crazy. So she's got life.
But have you seen the prison they set her up in? It's like this nice, like it's like a ward. It's kind of like a rehabilitation center, and I was so pissed off because she's got like a TV, fridge, bed, like they set her up nicely, and they're going on off the fact that she's spending the rest of her life there. Okay, give her a prison cell. Why are you guys giving her something nice?
Wait, and the thing is, I don't know if I can really. If she was a different, if she was from a different ethnic background,
I agree.
The energy would be absolutely insane.
I agree.
And the prison she'd go to would be peak. They wouldn't even show it on TV.
I agree.
No one would see it. Like, you'd see her name, she'd get laughed off, and that is it.
You know where she should go? I don't know if you know this prison. It's called Rikers Island.
Yeah.
It's in America. They should have sent her.
New York, innit?
Yeah, they should have sent her there. That's what she needs. She deserves. And I feel like because she's a white woman, that's why she's getting
privilege.
Because white woman is kind of like, oh, like I'm so petite and like, I'm gentle. They're the definition of I'm just a girl. White women. They're the definition of I'm just a girl. And that's how society treats them. Like, everyone's so nice to little white women. But she's literally murdered babies. Like, she's a murderer. And have you seen her friends backing her?
What?
Her friend made a statement on. I don't know if it was written or in person, but apparently they said, "Oh, Lucy hasn't done this. We know Lucy. She clearly fucking has because we've got all the evidence there, mate."
That is
And her friends are
crazy.
saying they're gonna stick by her.
What's the point though? Like they
Like,
could lose their job just for saying such. Like who forced you?
bro,
Wait, there's a lot of
bro,
silly people out here. I'll be
very
honest. It's
silly.
mad. I don't get it.
But I hope she enjoys the rest of her life in prison. Or she is gonna enjoy. I don't think I understand. Like her setup was like TV, bed, fridge. Like it was so nice. It didn't even.
Fridge.
It didn't look like a like a mini fridge.
Yeah, I know, but fridge.
Yeah, no, literally, like it didn't look like a prison. Like it looks like a rehabilitation center.
That's
She's a
absolutely.
serial killer
Where did you see it?
on
The room.
TikTok.
Oh my goodness.
She's a serial
How old
killer.
is she?
I don't know. She looks like she's probably like early 30s.
I don't even. Hey.
She needs to.
Hey.
But,
Not even funny, but like.
right, I feel like it's not funny, but it's comedic the way she's being treated. Like it's
Yeah.
outrageous.
Yeah.
Like I think about stuff like that, and then I think about When They See Us. Have you ever watched? You know the story of the boys, the
The
Park
four
Boys.
boys from Central Park, or
The fact
five
that
boys.
they were innocent. Look at how they treated, and this is someone that we actually know is guilty, and look how she's being treated. That's
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
The system is set up
Like,
in a crazy way still.
no, literally. Okay, so the next hot topic of the week. I don't know if you saw this video,
Mm.
but there's this video of Burna Boy saying Afro beats is mainly nothing.
Yeah,
Have you
sorry.
seen that? What do you think about that? He's one to talk. Sorry. I literally slandered him in the last video. I'm so sorry. I'm not a Burna fan. I feel like he's like the low grade Afrobeats.
Nah, bro, he's up there still.
No, he's what name one like a phenomenal
He's the
song.
best performer out of all of them. You do know that. Like
Don't do
he's
that.
better than Wizkid. He's
Don't
better
do
than
that.
Ashake.
Don't do that.
David, I ain't seen David live or Wizkid live, but I didn't hear good things about Wizkid's live performance.
Yeah, Wizkid. I feel like Wizkid just isn't a concert guy.
Yeah,
He always
like
disappoints.
Burner's a star. Like I mean, Wizkid's like they're all stars, but Burner's actually he's got a stage presence. Like he's got stars.
Oh, wait, have you been to a Burna concert?
Yeah, the one in June,
Oh,
innit?
how was
It
that?
was sick.
Really? Where did he do it?
Lit. West Ham Stadium, London Stadium.
Oh, nice. Oh, I didn't know he had a concert.
Yeah, and he packed it out. Like
Oh,
he's
shit.
proper still. But I don't know what he's talking about there. Though.
Right, like
You
no,
know,
like
that
that's the
sounds
thing.
like waffle,
Like
to be honest.
when I saw that video, I was like, "But what genre are you
Wait,
singing?"
you said like it's. I saw the point he was getting at because I think he was trying to say that substance wise, like in terms of the lyrics, they're not really saying anything of substance
Yes, they
kind of thing.
are.
What are they saying?
Okay, me personally, like I'm a Davido super fan.
Yeah.
So he's mainly the one that I listen to, and I feel like why I kind of like level with Davido out of all of them is because a lot of his Afrobeats is like love songs, but is in like Afrobeats way. Do you get it? So like he's made songs. So his fiance Chim or wife now.
Yeah.
A lot of his songs he made it for her, and they level with me because it's like he loves her and he's expressing it through me. It's like a love song with Afrobeats.
I think Burner was talking about himself maybe because like
Oh, do you
I feel like a lot of his
think?
lyrics, from what I can remember, they're not
that's
really
stupid.
like
They have
full
no
of
substance.
meaning. Like it's just more sound.
Okay, so
And
he
that's
should
it.
have said my music has no substance.
The thing
Why
is,
is he
like,
saying?
bare artists or bare personality don't have media training. I've clocked it.
Yeah, no, it's
I'll be
true.
honest. Like,
It's true. If I was a social media manager, I'd be so angry
I'm
because
like what?
sometimes, like, did you see when Adele posted that picture in the Jamaican?
Yeah, yeah. Like, what's going on there? Someone's got to get fired.
Why did she do?
Hey, nah, I've seen some.
Oh my goodness! I feel like a lot of stars need to be media trained before they
Oh
can have
my
access to their phones,
days.
or maybe just don't give them their phones.
Yeah,
They should.
even footballers. Like, I've seen some footballers get interviewed, and it's like, yes, you lot won 3-1 today. Good performance. How the lads feeling? He's like, yeah, it was good. I'm like, brother, like, come on. Like, millions of people are watching you right now, bro. Like, just shed some light on the game.
To be fair, I hear it because it's like they focus on their craft. You get like they weren't born to be saying on a YouTube video answering questions.
Yeah, but it comes with the package, though, innit? Like,
It's true.
like it's what people forget about. Like, cool, you get money, you get fame, but you got an art to talk as well.
Exactly, no, it's true.
Yeah.
But yeah, so Burna Boy's Afrobeats is mainly nothing. I feel like I hear where he's coming from. I just word it, but
Yeah.
I'm like I don't know about you, but like when my Spotify rap comes up, it's gonna be mainly Afrobeats. That's what I listen to. Yeah. So when I saw that, I was so offended. I said, "Who are you talking about?"
But then again, like, it's not. Yeah, he violates still. Like, wrong choice of words, to be honest.
He should have said, "My music is mainly nothing, not Afrobeats, because there's a massive genre. You've got Rema, you've got Davido, you've got Wizkid, Naira Marley, so many artists. Like, stop bringing them down with you.
But do you
And
feel like Afrobeats gets a bit repetitive though?
no,
Are you
no, I
do you
don't.
not think
No,
so?
I actually don't think it
I can't lie.
does.
I
I
can't
love
listen to it for more
it.
than like an hour.
That's crazy.
That's
So
a long time though.
what's your like main genre? What are you listening to mainly?
You know what? That's crazy. Most listened to artists will probably have to go with Rod Wave, and I'm not even a sad person, so like it doesn't even make
All he
sense.
makes is sad music.
It's just the beat, like the lyrics. Hey, he goes hard in it. If you know, you know. Then we've got do you know someone called Loyal Kana?
Mm.
You know who Loyal Kana is? I'll show you right now. He's another UK artist. He's sick.
Okay.
Third, probably Ed Sheeran.
Oh my gosh, really? I feel like I heard you say that in the pod. No,
You probably
he's
did.
got good music.
Ed Sheeran is sick.
He's got good music.
He's
He's actually got good music.
Ed is. I love him still.
Yeah. I feel like they need to stop putting him on Afrobeats remix. Like we've heard.
Yeah,
we've
you
heard,
see,
we've
like,
actually heard.
It's not really for him
like,
kind of thing.
We've heard.
What
like,
song was it that he was on? It wasn't Burner. Was it Burner?
Was it not with Rema? Am I bugging?
Burner. It wasn't.
No, it was with Fireboy. What song was it?
Was it?
Because I remember I was at Fireboy's concert for my birthday last year, and he came out because they have a song together. Damn, what's this? I'm gonna think. Oh, it's gonna bug me.
Yeah, but that's not his lane, in it.
And
but...
even putting people like Selena Gomez on "Calm Down," and then Mulatto, the American, she's on Unavailable with Davido now.
That didn't sound too bad though.
Yeah, but we didn't want it.
Do you know what? It's because I feel like they're trying to just eat off of Afrobeats' rhymes, kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
and you know what, Loki, like the Afrobeat scene is kind of trying to do, and I feel like Burner kind of displayed this as well. They're trying to like bring it to America. They're trying to get audiences from America. Like they want to be more involved. I feel like that's why him saying is mainly nothing. It's like that's literally your genre. Like who are you trying to like? He wants people to be like, oh yeah, we agree. Like people that listen to like rap and hip hop and all that stuff.
Burner, like he's a good performer, but some of the stuff he says. This is not the first time he said something.
Outrageous, isn't it?
What are you saying, bro? Another thing, like his accent. Where is it from?
Please.
It's like in the morning it's American, in the afternoon it's Nigerian, then it's English.
So many Nigerian in particular artists, they do that. Like David, I love him. David, I love him. Like I'll get his name. I love David so much, but it irritates me when I see a video of him and he's got this fake American accent on. It's just like, girl, come on, come on.
Have you seen that video of that guy when he sees him when he's on his knees?
I would do the same. God knows that would be me. Like I would actually do the same. Imagine you saw David like he was just wait, but you're not. Okay, think about like Rod Wave. If you're right in front of you, you're telling me you're not gonna like
drop to my knees. Pause. That is crazy. There's no need for such movements. There's no need.
When did you guys say pause on the
music, man?
Really?
Yeah, man.
Not even a quick selfie.
Nah, chill. Maybe a video. A video.
Okay,
Selfie is a bit like that's you lot's kind of thing.
Yeah, picture. Oh yeah, you're not even asking for his number, nothing.
What number? What's going on?
What if you want to be friends with Rod Wave?
Friends? That's not gonna happen. Really,
you never know. Shoot for the stars.
So if you saw David, are you gonna ask him for his number?
Yeah.
You actually would.
Yeah.
And if he says no?
Damn.
So you can move to guys then.
Yeah, but that's David.
What's the difference?
He's a celebrity. I wouldn't.
That's crazy.
I feel like. Do you like girls moving to you?
I don't mind it, to be fair.
Really? You don't feel like it takes away your masculinity?
Absolutely not.
Really?
It's a woman that knows what she wants and she comes for it.
Right.
I like that.
Right.
But then as long as you know when to let me just
take over. Fair enough. No, I hear that.
I don't mind, yeah.
I hear that. Okay, so our last hot topic of the week, and I added this one because I heard you guys talk about it on the pod, and there was a few pointers I wanted to pick up.
From me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, here you go.
But it's something you said and some of the others, and I have a lot to say because I'm like, yeah, I'm a feminist. Let me say that before.
Mm-hmm.
So our queen Keke Palmer.
Yeah.
That year was so.
We're gonna be here for hours. I can just tell, like.
No, because you know what upsets me? I feel like at first, because you guys spoke about it in one episode and you spoke about it in this one. I feel like at first you were Team Keke. And then you kind of switched. Yes, you were. Because you were saying, you must have said something like, you hear where she's coming from because, like, I don't remember what you said exactly.
No, what I said, I probably started with him. I said that
he shouldn't have been doing that.
He shouldn't have brought his mother of his child's business to social media kind of thing.
Exactly.
But at the same time, this all started and initiated with her. she didn't have to move like that with Usher, bro. Like, you know who you are, you know what you've got at home, you know how many cameras are right in front of you, how many people are watching right now, there and back home, and you're gonna do that, brandishing your whole body wearing God knows what for the world to see. That's mad. Still,
she's just a girl at the end.
no, no, this can't run.
No, sorry. So are you the type? Yeah, like let's say you're with your partner and like she shows you an outfit and it's a bit. Are you gonna be like, yeah, no, take that off?
I'm gonna be honest with her, innit? But I don't think we'll get to that point though, because I feel like I'd only be dating someone or taking someone serious when I know what they wear, kind of thing. Like, I know your vibe.
You they dress accordingly. Fair enough.
Yeah, but I mean, if I do get in that situation and she brings out a dress and I'm not comfortable with it, I'm gonna have to tell her.
So if she says, "Oh, well, you know, babe, I like this. I'm gonna wear it." Like, is that it, or is it? Are you gonna like? Are you the type to go back and forth? Like, no, take
It's
it
not a
all.
back and forth thing, right? At the
They're just
end,
gonna allow her to wear it.
listen, I'm gonna tell you how I feel,
Yeah.
and it's up to you to take that information and deal with it. That's as simple as that.
Let's say her way of dealing with it is like, I'm still gonna wear it. It's my body.
Okay, then I'll note that down, innit? Wear it.
Note that down. What does that mean? Like, why are you keeping
Okay, but if I switch it around now,
yeah,
and I'm going somewhere, I'm gonna do something, and you now come on voice and say you're not comfortable with that, and I do it anyway, how are you gonna feel?
Upset.
All right then.
Yeah, but I'm not gonna know.
Same thing,
like,
huh?
I feel like
yeah, you will. No, yeah, you will. Mentally, you will.
I feel like doing things and wearing things is so different. Because if you're wearing something, it's like I feel like with women, like our clothing is so important. Do you get like? I feel like that's the only way you can express yourself nowadays as a woman. Like I can wear an outfit and like feel gorgeous in it. With men, you guys can put anything on. It doesn't matter. Do you get like?
Do you know what? Nah. Yeah, I'd say, listen, do what you want, but just take into account how I've told you how I feel in it. But yeah.
So you just have to like, are you gonna bring it up in next week's argument? Like, oh, remember when you wore that?
I'm not the kind of the guy to do the point scoring kind of thing, or like keep something in mind and bring. Actually, let me not say that. Not for this sort of argument. Anyway. Like in another situation, maybe still.
I feel like so back to the main point. I feel like Keke Palmer's now ex-boyfriend. I hope he's gone. I hope he's out the picture. I hope he never gets to see the baby again. He's weird.
Wait.
Why are you blasting the mother of your kid on the internet? I hope he's having a terrible day. I hope he's having the worst day of his life. This woman is no, because you know what? One thing I always like, I'm so heavy on. Pregnancy is not easy, and I haven't even experienced it, but I already know it's not going to be. Have you seen videos on TikTok of women pregnant and the demons they have to fight? You're telling me I've gone through 9 months. I've carried your kid. I've been fighting demons for 9 months, and you're like the first time I've left my house, I felt sexy after putting on like 10 kg. I look terrible. I feel terrible. I look good for once in my life. I left my house and I come home and you put me on blast on the internet.
We're gonna have to rewind. What? You said you hope he never sees the child again.
Yeah.
I'm gonna give you a chance to say you're being dramatic.
Okay.
That's got to be dramatic.
I got a bit. I got a bit.
Got a bit hot in it.
Because Kiki's a queen. Like she's such a girl, but she's so unproblematic. Like, and when I saw that, I was so upset. I was like, what is she like? If it was someone
problematic.
Like Kiki's, how is she problematic? What's she doing?
The video.
Yeah, apart from that.
That's the whole thing. That's the whole package.
Like, you know, there's some influencers or artists, like you can tell like their whole brand has been on black. Nicki and Cardi. Do you get if it happened to someone like Cardi, I would hear it because Cardi she can be a bit of a pain. But Kiki, she genuinely minds her business, gets to the bag. You're telling me your jealous baby that is the reason why you can't wear certain outfits.
You know what? Like, man hears you had a child, you went through trials and tribulations when you were pregnant, etc. But that doesn't mean you should now forget how to conduct yourself respectfully.
What was she doing in the video?
Like, she was just moving like a groupie, if I'm honest. Like,
was she dancing?
She was dancing, twirling, like moving up all my man. I'm like, you don't have to do all that stuff, man.
But in my head, it's like, on his part, you should have known what you were getting into. Kiki's a public figure, like she's well known.
Like, Usher's got next to no blame there. I'll be honest. Like, he just doing what he does at every single show.
Okay.
Like, Kiki's not the first girl he's done that to. It's how you react, kind of thing. Like, just be respectful. Like, you've got what's it called? A partner at home. It's not about being a mum. Like, mums can do what they want.
Yeah. No, even he made a statement about being a mum. And you know one thing I love? She's started posting pictures on Instagram because I always stay up to date with her. And like she'll make subtle comments, because I'm a mum, by the way. And yeah, rightfully so. I felt like he was saying, you can't be sexy once you become a mum. That's how I took his
that statement he said about being like a mum.
Like, what's her being a mum got to do with it? She's still a woman. Still. Like,
that's nonsense. If his sole point had been, listen, like, you've got a partner at home, and you're conducting yourself and dressing like this outside, it's not right.
Exactly.
But even tweeting that, that's the wrong thing to do.
Bro,
Like, yeah,
I'll never get people that go on the internet to talk about their relationship problems. God knows, God is my witness. If I'm beefing my boyfriend, that's between me, him, and God. No one's gonna. I might ask a friend for advice, or at best a family member.
you will ask your friend for
Okay,
advice.
okay,
Come on, man,
okay,
let's be real.
okay. I'll ask a friend. No, I sometimes I don't even like to do friends. I'll rather do because I'm really tired of my cousins. I'll rather go to like a cousin or something, my older sister,
Yeah,
to speak about it. But going on the internet is outrageous.
yeah.
Like, come on. What did he like? What did he expect?
The thing is, I don't even know. Like, my thing is, yeah, what she did first and foremost is dead wrong. How she went about her business, yeah. But at the same
Wait, what if
time,
they made her do it though? How do you not know that?
that's not true.
No, because you know how sometimes with artists, like you get told what to do. Like they're like, oh yeah, go out there and dance on him right now. What's she gonna say?
Absolutely. For what? For what? As in, like, to get this uproar online and that.
Yeah, like let's just say, you know how usually like artists will get a brief in their changing rooms before they go out on stage with their
Yeah.
like manager, and they'll be like, oh, by the way, you need to do this, mention this brand. What if her manager said to her, oh yeah, today just do a little dance on Usher?
Like, you're not forced to do anything when you're in that
Some
sort
you
of
are
position.
sometimes. Have you
Forced.
heard about what's her name? What's that auntie that's always dancing? What's her name? Britney
Auntie.
Spears. You know the one that she's
No,
been
but
held
her
hostage
contract
by.
was weird though, like, because
Okay,
she
fair
was
enough.
in like a deal with, I think her dad was,
Yeah.
yeah, that deal was one of a kind, I think.
Yeah,
Like,
so how do you not know that Kiki didn't have something like that?
I, she might have, but I doubt it, man. I doubt
Anything's
it.
possible in Hollywood.
Like, true, but at the same time, I feel like if you've got a partner at home,
Mm-hmm.
like, that should be the overriding thing, kind of thing. Like, you've got
Yeah.
someone at home, like, come on. I don't, people like, they make it seem like it's so hard to just act normal.
So you don't think she was acting normal?
No. For someone that's was in a relationship at the time, that's not normal. Like, I can't think of a guy out there that's gonna see that girl do that and think, that's lit still. That's not lit.
Okay, I'm not gonna be naive. I'm not gonna sit here and say what she did wasn't bad. It was bad, but his reaction was uncalled for.
Yeah,
I don't call out your literal baby, your partner on the internet. Sit her down and be like, I didn't like this.
yeah, he was wrong. He was wrong.
Like,
He was dead wrong as well. But what I'm saying is, the reason he's dead wrong is because of what she did in the first place, kind of thing. So you got to look at the root of the problem, and
yeah.
that is Kiki in it.
But you know why that's crazy to me? Because in my head, it's like she did something like dance on someone else on like I don't know if it was national TV, but people will go back to their partners for things like full blown cheating.
Yeah,
I think that's crazy. Like people, like she's getting backlash for dancing on someone, and people out there literally cheating, and their partner will get back with them.
yeah, but it's
I don't
because of like the
know.
position she holds in it, and like the
Yeah,
amount of followers she has, the media. The media always gonna amplify stuff.
yeah, it's true.
So like stuff that ain't that deep is always gonna look way worse
Yes.
because of who you are and like how many people are looking at you, kind of thing. But yeah, and then I even saw on Twitter like they were celebrating someone's birthday. I think it was her birthday.
Yeah, she turned 30. Period.
He
She
took
ate
her
that.
out for her
He took her
birthday.
out.
I think so.
But they still go.
They were on live like at the flipping restaurant.
Damn. I'm so disappointed in
I
her.
don't, I don't think they're together, but like yeah,
Yeah, I don't think I feel like you're after the media's eating you up like that, you can't get back into a happy relationship.
no, but I swear she
Because
did one song with Usher like and it was called the boyfriend.
yeah.
Nah, I can't lie.
And she was throwing shade.
I'm
I
not
love
gonna lie.
that.
She's nah,
Because
bro.
don't play with it. Like I love women. Like I feel like nowadays it's kind of like, submit to a man, serve a man, like whatever your husband says goes. No,
Okay, so
no.
what then?
Like if I have an opinion, I'm gonna voice it. You
I
get
hear
it? And
it.
that's what
The
she's
thing is, yeah,
doing.
it's not a thing where whatever I say goes, but like submitting to your husband is, I mean, the
Yeah, no,
right
of
thing
course
to
you're
do.
supposed to submit, but I feel like people take that out of context. They think that should be like a um yeah, whatever your husband says goes. Like that's it.
Nah, it's not like that. But people were violating him on Twitter though.
Yeah.
They were talking about, oh, like he's broke, like he ain't even a
They
breadwinner.
started
Why has he
calling
got an
her
opinion? Like,
they started
that's
calling him
crazy.
nanny. They
Look,
said go back to changing
look,
nappies, you
look,
nanny.
and that's why I have to look at him like, bro. If you hadn't said anything on Twitter,
Exactly.
they wouldn't
Like,
have come for you
oh
and said all
my
these things. I think he deactivated. I can't
goodness.
remember.
Yeah, he did. As he's
Yeah.
flipping shit.
Like,
I don't
so
know if
he's
he's
got
sleeping.
wrongdoing on his part as well, but at the same time, she's got way more
Yeah. And I
to
feel like
blame.
things like this never happened back in the day, but us new generation parents, it's gonna happen a lot. Because I
Well,
feel like we're more liberated.
100.
Like the outfits we're wearing are more skimpier. The things we're doing on TV are more crazier. Back in the day, once you're a wife and you popped a baby,
Yeah,
you're
yeah,
in
yeah.
the house 24s.
That's your
Like you're not
personality
going.
kind of thing.
Literally, that's your life,
Mm.
and that's not it. But yeah.
It's a bit like what's her name, the royal Kate,
Who's that?
Prince William's wife. Kate. I swear her name's
Oh
Kate.
yeah, Kate.
Like her whole
Yeah,
personality,
she's just a wife.
respectfully,
That's
like it's like she just
crazy.
is a wife and
Would
she
you want
has
that?
kids.
No,
No,
let's say one like let's say you blow and like you're in the position like your wife doesn't have to work.
yeah,
Would you want her to be a housewife?
no,
Really?
no,
What if she says, "Oh, like I don't want to work anymore"?
that wouldn't be my wife.
Fair enough.
You know, like I want to see some sort of passion that you're working towards, or like it can be literally anything, whether it's art, whether it's even a job, like
Yeah.
because it's like I've grown up and seen my parents both go to work,
Work. Yeah.
so it's like that representation I want it for myself.
So you
So
don't believe in like the housewife kind of lifestyle?
I mean, she's not got to slave out shifts and stuff. Like she can live her soft life because of like what I'm doing, but you got to be doing something productive.
Something. Yeah.
You can't just sit at home all day like, oh yeah, I'm cooking and cleaning. That doesn't cut it.
That's true.
That's a life skill. You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Fair enough.
But yeah.
Okay. So the last. Oh wait, no, that was actually the last hot topic. Okay. Next we are going. I'm just gonna throw another trigger warning. This is trigger warning number 2, guys. Today's topic is gonna be something very, it might trigger a few people. So this is your chance to tap out the video if you feel like this isn't for you and join us in the next one. But before we do that, we're gonna take our last shot because apparently 6 is too much. I don't know.
I mean, you can do 6.
Get me? That's one thing I hate. Like, I don't know my limit when it comes to drinking.
That's crazy.
I hate that about myself. And I'm always gonna take a free drink.
And that's how you fall off and you start throwing up. Like, you gotta be careful.
It's so bad.
Thank you.
Oh, I didn't touch your shot.
Thank you. You'll get used to it eventually.
No, so is that how you take the train as well?
Yeah. Well, no, because that's in the bottles.
If you're a party boy.
I'm not a party boy, but
I don't know. I find that hard to believe.
Go on.
Black men.
Yeah, go on. You've done it again. You even ended.
Yeah, I had a chance.
Same thing. You had the chance to think, and you still did the same thing.
Black. Were you ever a high-out warrior? You give me that.
I was never a warrior. I give you that vibe. I don't know how to feel.
How many times have you been high out? Don't know, because we'll get receipts. You have to count it.
That's Twice.
How is it?
You've been more times than
I've never been high out.
Swear.
God is my witness. I've never been high out. I can't. That place looks like hell.
The first time I went, it was dead.
Really?
Second time, it was dead. I've never been to high out when it's been lit, to be honest. Yeah, I'm not really. High out's not really a good way of
enjoying yourself.
Not for me, to be honest.
They need to shut down the organization.
Bro, doesn't mix the price. None of it makes sense.
Oh, really? Is the price bad?
Bro, like, if you're looking for a table, like, what, 150 per head?
Damn.
Plus entry fee.
But you guys have money, so.
You know what? But like, it's not worth it though. Like, the return of investment is actually not worth it. If it was lit, I would hear it, but it's actually not lit. You know what I'm saying?
So you're not a party person?
Nah, I am. I like day parties.
I hear it.
I like day parties, night parties. Yeah.
What about clubbing?
Nah. You know what? Like, unless it's someone's birthday,
you're not gonna go.
There's no reason for me to be at a club, or unless we go to like Manny for like clubbing weekend.
Yeah,
I can do that, or like concerts, or yeah. Kind of like Carney, nah, not my vibe.
I feel like clubbing is literally the worst thing ever to be created.
It doesn't
like I'm so anti-club. Like if clubbing had the biggest hate, it would be me. Like whenever my friends know not to text me saying let's go clubbing because they know I'm going to answer them.
You only catch me in a club if I'm abroad.
Yeah.
I swear, or in another city, like I say, like
in the United Kingdom, in London, clubbing in London is
no. There's no point.
It's just not fun.
I don't hear it.
And everyone there just wants to have sex, and it's just guys, please, I'm just a girl. Like, can I just not leave my house and feel pretty? Like, that's crazy.
Oi, the club is a jungle, bro.
I'm so thirsty, and it's like, guys, please, you'll get some.
You don't like guys moving to you like that?
No. Unless I find you appealing.
What's your type then?
I like men with money.
Who doesn't? First, man. Who doesn't?
Wait, are you talking about like appearance or just anything?
Anything.
I feel like before we get to appearance, like the first thing, because I'm really heavy in my faith now, like you have to have a relationship with God. Like I can't date you if you're not in church. Like, you know how everyone says, "Oh, I'm a Christian,"
Mm.
but it's like you've got like the actual ones that like are really in their faith. I feel that's the
Yeah.
most important thing because I feel like you can't build a foundation without God in your relationship.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's the first thing I look for. I need to analyze if you're good because that's when you can say you're good for a man and or not. So I need to pick up
Yeah.
on that.
Uh-huh.
After that, because I'm quite a tall girl, you have to be tall. And that's me. You know what's so crazy? Because I'm so tall, short men love me. Like
What?
they always approach me, and I feel like they see it as a challenge.
And they're mad confident with it, innit?
So confident. I'm just looking at you like,
What's that thing? What's that syndrome called?
Short man syndrome.
I suppose it's little man syndrome.
Oh, is it?
Yo, Riley, man remixed it. Short man syndrome.
I
I'm
thought
so
it was
sure it's
short
little man
man
syndrome.
Oh.
But no, I'm pretty sure. Nah, tall girls. Nah, yeah, short guys. I've seen that before.
Yeah,
Still,
nah, I don't
mad
know what
confident.
it
It
is.
works out sometimes though.
Yeah, some people, but not me. Like, please,
There's,
I love tall men. I feel like as a light skinned person, I actually hate light skinned men. And people find it crazy when I say that.
yeah,
'Cause
that was quite crazy. Like
okay,
that's
no, I don't hate. No, sorry, my mouth is so sharp. No, I don't hate, but I wouldn't date a light skinned man like willingly because I'm light skinned.
willingly.
Yeah.
You say that like yo, you need to
Stop
find your
taking
choice of
everything out
words.
of context. No, like I wouldn't. Like if you're light skinned, like let's say like I'm talking, not talking to a range of men, but like I've got options.
Mm,
As a light skinned man, you're gonna be near the bottom, kind of.
just because of his skin.
Yeah, because as a light skinned person, I feel like I can't date someone who's light skinned.
Why? Because you feel like they look like your sibling or something.
I feel like not even that. I don't know, it's just not appealing to me.
I hear
Like I feel like seeing a light person and a dark person together just makes sense in my head. You get it? So like if I was a dark skinned woman, I'd be more inclined to like brown skinned men, light skinned men.
it. Really?
I like the juxtaposition.
I don't really mind that.
Really?
Dark skin
I don't
women.
think light skinned men are kind of cringe.
That was back in the day.
No, but some of them still. Oh, you'll be shocked. You would be
So,
so
what
shocked.
do you mean shocked? Like,
Some of
what
them
have
are
you
still
seen?
so cringe. Like light skinned men are just, and
What's-
they're very entitled. I don't know because they're light skinned. They think they're better than everyone else. I don't like because I'll tell you about yourself.
Damn,
Yeah.
I hear you.
Okay, so we're gonna get into our main topic. So today's topic is the title of today's video is trauma. Are you in the room with us? So I've got a statistic that I'm gonna read out, and I'm gonna ask you at the end if you're shocked by this.
Cool.
Okay. Nearly 1 in 10 men experience anxiety or depression on a daily basis, but less than half of those men will ever seek treatment. 60% of men will experience a traumatic event in their lives compared to 50% of women. What do we think about that?
Wait, what was that last sentence?
60% of men
Yeah.
will experience a traumatic event in their life
Yeah.
compared to 50% of women.
And you were saying that your life's harder than ours.
Yeah. I don't even agree with that statistic, but I want to get your view on it first.
You know what? I'm even surprised at that stat. But me personally, I think I'm lucky that when I think about trauma, there's nothing that comes to my mind immediately.
Oh, really?
In terms of like, I was thinking of girls, I'll be honest. Like, I haven't been that heartbroken or anything like that.
Is that the only thing you class as trauma though?
No, but that's where I went first.
Okay. And why do you think that?
What I think about
that?
I'm still going like.
Sorry, I forgot this was your pod. Sorry. Sorry. Let me calm down. Yeah, go on.
What was I saying now? I've forgotten.
Sorry.
This is your fault.
My bad.
I can't remember what I was saying. Sugar. Yeah, no. Girls is where my head went first because like heartbreak and stuff, which is not applicable because that's not happened. Trauma. What's your definition of trauma?
You know, I love that question, and I'm so happy you asked me because I was going to tell you anyway. There's this like I was at a talk at work, so once in a while they'll get someone to come in to talk to us at work about you know, just things like this. And this guy that was giving a speech, he said, "Trauma isn't what happened to you; it's how it affects you." So his example was when he was younger, he was bit by a dog. So every time he sees a dog now, he might freeze up.
Yeah.
So the event was being bit by a dog, and the trauma is seeing a dog every time after that. So in my head, it's like the effects of something happening to you.
Not what happened.
It's how you see things.
In that case, there's a couple. One's sport related.
Okay.
One is to do with the Jakes.
Oh no.
Yeah, it's crazy.
I feel like it's a story. I feel like I've heard it on the pod.
Yeah, you have.
You guys went to like some underground party during COVID. Is it that one?
In the huts. And then long story short or full story. But let me tell the sport one first.
Mm-hmm.
So I was playing a rugby match and I was playing fullback. So
Mhm.
fullback is the person that's the furthest back out of all the teammates. And that team's, the other team's fullback
Mhm.
has kicked the ball up in the air.
Mhm.
And so it's me and him basically 1v1.
Okay.
And we're running towards each other, but both of our eyes are set on the ball.
Okay.
So then the ball's come down now. We've both jumped at the ball.
Mm.
I've caught it. That's what I remember.
Oh no.
Yeah, I got knocked out cold in it. Which is crazy
Like,
still.
as in, like, you're not here, like, you weren't.
I was gone. Like,
No.
I was absent, like, in my mind, innit? And then, like, I remember, like, my eyes twitching
Yeah.
when I was waking up again. And then I had, like, a memory gap. And I remember being in the hospital with my dad.
Mm-hmm. How old were you?
15.
Oh no, you were a baby.
Yeah, it was mad.
I even
So...
thought this was recent or something.
No. I don't play rugby
Oh
anymore.
no.
I was 15, and then I remember like my dad was saying how like he was on the sidelines
Mm-hmm.
and like was in the hospital, was in the waiting room, and he was like, "No, I was scared." It's crazy still because he never said stuff like that.
Yeah.
He was like, "I was actually scared," because I was flat on the floor, like motionless,
Mm-hmm.
and everyone was like shook. He was like, "I was actually scared." That's what stayed with me for some reason. Like when he said that,
Yeah,
and I'm
no,
like,
of course.
"Damn, that was actually a serious situation."
So
But
did you keep playing rugby?
yeah, I took like a month out and I carried on playing.
So when you carried on playing, would you say there were ever times where you got like flashbacks?
Yeah, 100.
Okay, so that's the traumatic response.
Yeah. Like whenever like the ball was in the air, it was coming to me. That's exactly what was in my mind.
No.
But like you can't really like
You
let it
can't-
affect you in the game,
Yeah,
innit?
no, of course.
If they
So
now
do you
score.
feel like you didn't make it obvious?
Yeah, I did my best to hide it. I think I
Yeah.
did a good job.
Okay.
But because I don't play anymore now, it's kind of just gone to the back of my mind, kind of thing. But yeah, that was rugby. Then the Jakes, which is a story you already know.
Yeah. Why did you? No, who sent you guys?
I can't lie, no one sent us.
We were in a national lockdown. Boris Johnson told us to stay at home. Where were you? At an illegal rave in her
No,
country.
but do you know what it is? Like sometimes you gotta die for motive.
No. Guys, please don't listen to this guy. He said die for motive, guys. Please,
sometimes
please.
die
Your
for
life
the litmus,
is
man.
worth so much more. So wait,
Nah.
so you said these are armed police officers?
Yeah, so we got there now.
Firearms for a motive? That's crazy.
No, it's not really got anything to do with the motive.
Oh really?
No. So we got to the motive. We got to the outside the motive now. It's our friend's birthday. All four of us have got out of the car now, and we'd seen like Jake car, like 2 minutes prior. That same one was like strolling down the road as we got out of the car in it. So because we don't want the car to see us going to the house, turn around. And as we turned around and walked that way, opposite direction of the car, the car's now turned around and followed us. Now we're like spooky. Now we've turned left into a park or like an open space, but it's dark. So then we've sort of like gone around this fence kind of thing to like shake him off, make him think we've gone somewhere. And then we walk back round to the main road where it's lit now. The car just pulls up on us. Like, so it's never gone. Like it basically knew what we were gonna do. Bang, screw it, and then bro, we just dashed. All four of us dashed the other way. And then
was it you, Huss, and Benzo?
And another one of my brothers.
Oh,
Pricey, actually.
Oh, okay, nice.
Pricey, yeah. And then so we've dashed the other way now. And then my man must have radioed in his buddies and said, "Yeah."
What the buddies?
like told his guys like, "Yeah, these are our guys, innit?"
Yeah.
And then so Huss must have stayed where that shed was right there to try like to shake them off and then run into the house, whatever. Me and Benzo have run into one corner of the field. Pricey's run to another corner of the field. And then from where me and Benzo were standing, I'm sure he remembers this. There were two BMs that came from like down that like one different road, speeding like side by side, and they've driven straight to where Huss is in it. And they've pulled out 4 guys in each car, 8 guys, armed Jakes, fully in black.
Oh, were they undercover? Like,
No,
it was a marked vehicle.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah.
All 8 guys.
Oh no.
With guns. Aiming them at him, and he's like, "Get on the ground, don't move." I'm like, raw. Like, man's never seen a gun in real life. And that's the first time, and it's being pointed at.
Full blown like.
And it's been pointed at my boy. Like, it's crazy. I'm like, raw.
How old are you guys? This is uni days, so.
19 or 20, one of them.
Yeah.
I looked at Benzo, I was like, did that just happen? Like, is this real life? It's crazy still.
Crazy.
And then we looked up and we saw a chopper in the sky.
Helicopter.
Looking back, I was like, yeah, we were done from then. Like, we were done. And then we've now gone down this like secluded road now, linked up with Pricey.
Mm.
And then we're walking down this road now, yeah, and it's mad like, it's weird because it goes round and round and round and round, so you can't see the end of the road, innit?
Yeah.
And I'm at the back, Pricey's at the front. And then Pricey started running back. I'm like, why is this guy running back to me? But the thing is, yeah, see how black people, like when they see someone running, they don't ask no questions,
They
bro.
just run.
It's 10 toes for everyone. I'm going for no reason. I'm not going to ask you, I'm gone.
Yeah.
Same reason. And then we start hearing the cars now. So the car at the front, I'm mostly at the front. So the car at the front come to me now. Again, 4 guys out the car. I see 4 or 2. The guy in the passenger seat was straight on me. Like, he was hot on me. Like, before he even got out the window, he was like, don't move. I was like, yeah, I'm done.
Oh, no.
So I'm straight on the floor now, facing the concrete, hands spread, legs spread, pause. You know what I mean? You got to be precautionary with them ones. I'm not moving now. He's like, oh, ask me these questions. Like, why are you running? I'm like, I was scared.
Mm-hmm.
But he was under the impression that we'd done the madness that had happened like 2 hours before we got there.
Yeah.
Someone must have got stabbed.
Oh, okay.
So we got misprofiled kind of thing.
Yeah.
So then he's got me up now, put me in cuffs. We're all standing at this area. It's just like 1 a.m.
Mm-hmm.
The whole neighborhood's come out. Whole neighborhood's come out. Like, you know, in that films, like, when someone gets nicked, everyone's looking at their window or coming outside, like, all concerned and that. Everyone's doing that. We all stood in the cold. Them cuffs were tight. Oh my god.
No, how long were you in there? Wait, you didn't get taken to like custody?
Nah.
How long were you in the cuffs for?
About 45 to an hour.
Damn.
Yeah. And Benzo and Pricey had K9 unit on them as well. Dogs.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
It's crazy still. It's actually crazy.
When you look like a guy's for a party.
Yeah, exactly.
Parties
exactly.
Will come and
it's
go.
mad. It's mad.
You only get one life.
Yeah, do you know what I'm saying? So dying for motive isn't that bad. Nah, we live to tell the story kind of thing. But
so would you say this kind of affects you and going to parties now?
Nah.
Oh, I mean, sorry. When you see the police, like, let's say
no, it
really?
only affect me if I knew they were coming for me.
Yeah.
Because I don't know if it's armed Jakes again. Kind of thing. But like, if I just see police strolling past, I don't care.
Yeah.
But if it's like pull over,
yeah,
and it's late, and I can't tell what kind of car it is, I'm like, raw.
Is that the only time you've had an interaction with the police?
No. I was on the way to a football match actually,
and
car pulled me over. It was so weird. Like, he said I was too close to the car in front of me. But
were you?
The car.
Are you one of them people that when you're driving trying to lips the car in front of you?
No, but you know what it is, yeah?
I hate people like that.
It was a 30 zone. And I was doing 25. And I'm right in front of the car. Like, I'm right behind the car in front of me. So, like, he's clearly not doing the speed limit. So, like, what am I supposed to do?
Fair enough.
And I told that to the police officer. He's like, yeah, but you got to give him some space, whatever.
Yes, yeah.
So then he's taken my license, done the checks and all that. And he's checked it. And yeah, it was calm, but I ended up being late for my match. So
oh no.
Yeah. But he was a calm guy, to be fair.
Yeah.
Sometimes you get the pricks. Like, you get back. They're trying to ruin your day, disrupt you get me? But yeah. But other than that.
So you were a firm believer in all police officers are bad? Or...
They're not all bad, because I've had experience with them and like it's been alright.
Yeah.
But at the same time, I know there's guys out there
that are intentionally violent, wicked, and bad. Yeah. I feel like some police officers shouldn't be police officers.
Do you know what I'm saying?
And it's a really high demand job. Like, you see police officers everywhere.
Yeah.
And I feel like even things like, what's his name, Wayne Cousins, like, how have you done a background check and you haven't found out that stuff about him and you allowed him to become a police officer that carries a taser, power, like the spray and handcuffs?
I was listening to something or reading something, and it was saying how some of the people that got bullied in school became police officers to
crazy.
Be in a position of power.
Yeah.
As like a revenge arc kind of thing.
Yeah.
That's dangerous as well, you know.
So dangerous. I feel like becoming a police officer for power is crazy. Because you're going to abuse that power.
Exactly. And there's going to be innocent people that suffer because of that sometimes, maybe. So, like, yeah.
I feel like, because I was speaking to my cousin and she was basically saying she feels like the police force should be abolished. I feel like we need it, but certain things need to be changed about it. I feel like having no police is crazy because everyone will start committing crimes. It'll be the purge.
Yeah, exactly. It's mad.
we can't abolish the police. We just need to fix certain things.
Just like regulate them
in the force.
It's weird. I look at my man from America, flipping George.
George Floyd. Yeah, that's
Okay.
crazy. I'm so happy the UK doesn't have guns. I think you guys spoke about that. I'm
Oi,
so flipping happy the UK doesn't
oi.
have guns. Because you guys in this country aren't okay. I'm not from this
I
country.
can't.
I don't know
I
about you guys,
can't do it. Like,
but no, you guys aren't okay. Like, I don't know
that's
how.
partially why I can't live in America.
Yeah, it's
Like, even though that might
terrifying.
be like not that big of a reason, I still feel like it is. Like, a man
Hmm.
said a police officer can just roll up on me, and if he really wants to, like,
Take your life.
yeah,
That's
like, and he can go
crazy.
back to the what's it called, the precinct, whatever it's called,
Hmm.
and give a plausible excuse. I'm like, yeah, he was threatening, whatever,
That's
and I'm a body,
crazy.
and I'm gone.
That's
That's too
crazy.
much power, bro.
I feel like guns should know. Just know. What do you need a gun for?
Like, at least with armed jakes in this country, like, it's got to be for a very good
Yeah,
reason.
they're not on patrol. They're
Yeah,
things like, let's say, when the Queen died or when the king was getting like put into state or whatever, they would have armed police officers because
yeah,
terrorists like to be stupid on them
yeah,
kind of days. But you
yeah,
won't be stopped by a police vehicle and there's an officer with AK-47 in his
yeah.
pocket.
It's
Do
not
you
gonna.
get?
It's weird still.
But yeah. So would you say yeah? So you would say that was a traumatic event? Do you feel like you've developed trauma from that?
Probably not, to be honest, because
Okay.
it hasn't really affected me since that day. Well, actually, other than the time that, yeah, it hasn't affected me since that day. But I feel like if I was to get pulled over in a similar setting, so
Mm-hmm.
like it's dark, no one's really around,
It'll stress you out a bit.
it'd be like, it might bring flashbacks,
Yeah.
but it hasn't yet. But I feel like it would. So
Okay.
I don't know if that counts or not. But
Mm.
definitely the first one, the
The
sports one,
rugby
100%,
one, yeah.
100%. Like, even when I'm watching rugby on TV and I see
Oh
the ball in there, I'm like,
no.
oi, careful, bro. Like,
Really?
that
Oh,
could go wrong still.
bless
But now it's just
you.
like there's life in it. Things happen.
Hmm.
But yeah, rugby's a contact sport, so
Yeah, it's never
then things
gonna
happen.
be.
Yeah, even
It's
American
really
football.
dangerous, isn't
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
it?
yeah. It's dangerous still.
Is that
Dangerous.
the? Oh, so you do football? So did you kind of like switch rugby for football?
Not because of that.
Oh, so just because
Yeah,
you
that
grew up
sort of
with
just
it?
happened naturally, kind of
Yeah.
thing. So I was playing football before I was playing rugby, but
Hmm. Why rugby?
private school, didn't it? Private school didn't play football.
Oh, really?
Rugby
Oh, yeah,
was.
you went to a boarding school. Check
Yeah,
you
yeah,
out.
yeah,
You
yeah,
think you're
yeah.
better than the rest of us? We've
No,
heard. We've actually heard.
not even. Oi, nah, but rugby was the main sport there, innit?
Yeah.
So
Oh, okay,
that's how I got
nice.
into rugby still.
Yeah, I remember because my brother went to a boarding school,
So,
and the school was actually called rugby. They played.
oh, I know them.
Yeah, he played rugby as well, and I was always kind of worried. I don't
Mm.
know why, because
No, I hear it.
when he was growing up, even though he was older than me, he was small.
Yeah,
Like my brother was a really like skinny guy, so I was always worried because it's like one wrong move and someone can jump on his head, and that's his life
because
gone.
it's one of them sports where like someone can actually get hurt
Like and
really
die. Like
quick
no,
because like
literally.
you have like a skinny you on the wing and you have like a
Hmm.
flipping 110 kg guy
And kids, they
same
can
age.
range in size.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah. It's actually not as crazy still when you think about
it's
it. Like what
crazy.
can happen on the pitch, but
Hmm.
normally it's regulated, so
Yeah.
it's normally alright to be honest.
So if you had the chance, would you play rugby again?
Nah,
No.
nah. I wouldn't even tell my kid to play football, bro.
Yeah,
You get
no.
me? Look
I
at
feel like
these,
football's so saturated
bro.
though.
It's not. Yeah, but bro,
Everyone and their mum wants to be a footballer now.
are you seeing
Guys, we
these
need
Saudi
doctors.
Arabia deals like this
Guys,
Mbappe,
we need the
bro?
pharmacists.
Alright, then you become fast as well. You know them ones. You the kid you
Fair
want to see in the
enough.
world, fam.
Fair
You know
enough.
them ones.
Fair enough.
No, but it is true. Like even
Yeah.
parents, like when they were younger, not parents, yeah, parents like when their children to be like doctors,
Mm-hmm.
lawyers, accountants,
Yeah.
because like they used to say, oh, there used to be doctors in the family because like when they get older, someone needs to look after us, kind of thing. I'm like,
No.
hear you, but not me,
Yeah,
kind of
that's the
thing.
thing. Someone, but not me.
Yeah, yeah,
There's gonna
yeah.
be some of it now.
Like I don't want to be a doctor, bro.
Right. And doctors don't even have a fun like okay, they're rich, but like you're working like almost every day.
Mm,
Unless I feel like if you're not passionate about it, you're not gonna enjoy it. You can't work a job for the rest of your life if you hate
exactly.
it. Like, cause you're just gonna be angry all the time.
And they do hours.
Like,
Like
whew.
they do
And
hours.
it's one of them jobs you can get called in on your off day. Like if someone needs heart
That's so
surgery,
dead.
you have to come in because this person will die if you're not in the office.
That's
And days
so.
like Christmas and New Year's, you're not going to have that off because people like to do stupid shit on
Well,
Christmas
it
and
is
New Year's.
rewarding to be fair. But again, like it's balance, man. I can't lie.
Yeah,
Like if
that's
I've got off day, that's an off
off
day. Like
day,
I'm
and
a.
that's not guaranteed when you're a
It's
doctor.
mad.
They can call you in any
It's
time.
mad. Like imagine like you're chilling with a family on Christmas Day now.
Just like, yeah,
You get a
guys.
call. Now you got to save someone's life.
Yeah.
If you don't do it, they die. That's in your conscience.
Yeah, exactly.
That's
So
life.
even if you say, "Oh no, sorry, can't come in, guys," for the rest of your life, you're gonna be thinking, "Did
Raw,
that
like
person die? Could I have saved that
it's
person?"
crazy.
Yeah.
It's crazy. I don't know how I'd even like. I don't know how people cope with that sort of.
We need to free Nigerian parents from the bondage of doctors.
No, but the thing is,
Use
yeah,
word.
like people are growing up and they're having more of a stance and they're having like more of a stand against their parents. Like
Yeah,
they're stronger now, kind of thing. It's like I don't want to do this just because you said I'm
it's
not doing this.
true.
I
It's
like it
true.
still. Oh, someone's calling me. My mum's FaceTime me.
No,
So
no, it's good.
but yeah, I like it. They're stronger. But the thing is, yeah, when we become parents, it's gonna be the same thing. So it's like
I don't
do
think I'll be
this.
able to say like my friend was saying to me the other day, would you be happy if you had a child like you? No, because I wasn't rebellious, but I always like I was a sibling like I did not take crap. So growing up, like my parents said like don't do certain things, and like
Mm,
because all of my siblings are older, they didn't do it, but I was the one to do it.
mm.
And it's kind of like I ended up okay. Do you get like I'm not dead
You
or
know
in
what?
prison,
Oh,
but I
if
got away with too much shit.
if I could have a kid, yeah,
Like you
and
like
skip the younger years to the years where I become calm, yeah,
what
cool.
years?
From like 20 onwards, like,
Okay.
but like if he grows up like me, nah, it's long, man. Like, because the stuff
Really?
I put my parents, oh,
No, yeah, I can't like if I have a kid like me, game over. That's why I
like
don't even want daughters. Because I feel like girls
the
are harder
attitude
to
in it.
look. Yeah,
I'd laugh. I can't lie.
but I
Like imagine
can't.
like seeing I'm seeing my wife trying to tell off our daughter. The daughter's giving an attitude. I'm like, you were like that,
No, literally, and that's the thing because
like
apparently things like attitude can pass through genes,
it
and
actually
I've got
can.
the dirtiest attitude in the world. And if I'm arguing with someone that's just like me, it's not gonna end well. We're both gonna be
Mm.
like head on. Yeah,
Imagine doing that with my son. That'd be mad.
like no. I really hope our generation of kids are good because I don't have the time
But
or
we
the
weren't
energy.
though. So how
Yeah,
can we
no, that's
expect
the
them to be
yeah
good? And we're growing up, so
exactly.
it's like how
That's the
could
thing. We ended up okay. Like we're not in
some of
prison or in the grave.
us?
Yeah, we're not in prison or in the grave. Do you get it? So
Yeah.
I just feel like I would take some parenting techniques from my parents, but some of them I wouldn't.
You don't think it's mad how like we're gonna have kids and we're not gonna be able to control who they're friends with,
That's
and that could
crazy.
like really determine their life, innit? Like,
That's
that's crazy. Still, like you can only do so
crazy.
much parenting in the house,
In
innit?
but
Because
when they're outside,
get me, they spend most of their life at school.
they're their own person at
Nine
that
to three,
point.
5 days a week for how many years? Like they're spending time at school, bro. They're gonna listen to their friends more time, more than you.
You
So if
exactly.
they're not friends with level-headed guys, it could be a long day
A
still.
very long
It could be
day.
a long
Oh
day.
my goodness. I'm so scared for that. And
No,
I
it's
feel like
crazy.
things like that make me question if I want to be a mom.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I definitely want to be a parent still.
But like it's so like this is a whole new person. Like this is a human being you have to craft and you have to make sure they go the right way. And I feel like there's so many situations where they can go the wrong way now.
You know what? It's very rewarding and it's very stressful because
Yeah.
people say it's the hardest job in the world, but they also say seeing your newborn is one of the most beautiful feelings in the world. So that it's
Yeah.
it balances out kind of
Yeah.
thing. So
There'll be good days and bad days.
yeah, like
But
there
the
is
bad days
already.
could be like bad.
Mm,
Like bad. And I feel like at the end of the day, if something happens to your kid, that's always gonna be on you. Like,
depends what happens, but yeah, I guess now you'd always
nah.
feel like you could have done something about it, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's mad still. I
It's
won't lie.
for sure
I suppose the
stressful.
mums that are stressing more than the dads,
Yeah,
though.
because in like how I see it is kind of like I've birthed this person. This is a person that's come out of me, and I allow this to happen to them.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's say God forbid, like my kid died.
Mm,
It's like this is my creation, and I've let it pass away. What if I didn't let them get on that bus or get into that car and they got into an accident? You get like, it's always gonna
yeah.
be on you. And then sometimes I think about why my mum overreacts in certain situations because I could have lost my life. That would have been her cross to carry
Mm,
just because I was being a stupid teenager.
yeah.
And I feel like now that I'm older, I look back at it and I'm grateful for certain things that she did
Yeah.
because it's like I could have been so out of pocket and lost my life.
Yeah.
And then back then you'd be thinking, oh, like my mom's being annoying, like she's being
Yeah.
on my case. But at the end of the day, they just care.
Yeah.
And that's what it is.
And you know what? Yeah, I've heard loads of girls say that or something
Yeah.
like that, or mad strict, or saying the craziest stuff. They felt like
Yeah.
their mum hated them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Then when they grow up, they see themselves becoming their mums,
No, literally.
and it's
No,
like raw.
literally.
Like,
No, literally. Do you
like
not think
you.
that happens with guys and their dads? You don't think you're sending to your dad?
No,
Really?
to be honest, no. I feel like I'm taking characteristics from both,
Yeah.
but
Who are you
like,
closer to?
um, I've got a great relationship with both.
Oh, really? Oh, I love that.
Yeah, to be honest, like if
Nice.
I can actually just go and say anything to either of them.
Anything?
Mm, okay. You know the ones within reason, innit?
Within reason, fair enough.
But like, you know what I mean?
So do you speak to them about like your love life and stuff?
Yeah.
Really? Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Like, I remember like, my mum, like, where should I take this babe? Like, she would tell me, oh, take her there, take her.
Nice.
It's cool. Like, beforehand, when I was younger, it's crazy. I remember when I was in year 8, yeah. And I had a girl. And my dad was like, break up with her. I was like, brother, like, do you know how man feels about this babe? Like, break up with her is mad. I remember it so clean. I was in the car. He's like, break up with her, like, too young.
No, that's such a typical Nigerian dad.
Thing I didn't. She ended up doing it with me.
Oh no,
it's crazy still.
Are you still healing from that?
Nah, I don't. Nah, I was gonna say yes, but nah, man's done with that one still.
So are your parents like conventional Nigerian parents? Or
No.
are they? Really?
Quite
I
modern,
love that.
Quite modern. Not very strict with me.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like my sister lives a different 18.
Oh, okay.
She lives a different life to me, to be honest. Like, I can see them being stricter on her than I was when I was at 18, which kind of makes sense because I'm a boy and I was quite big at 18, so like I can take care of myself to a certain extent.
Yeah. Oh,
but
okay,
yeah, they're quite modern. They're quite cool. And like sometimes I look at my cousin's parents, I'm like, raw, strict. Like that is tough.
And you feel lucky, innit?
Yeah.
For some people, like their home feels like a prison. So I love being at home. I wish I could be at home all the time. There's some people they genuinely hate going home.
Bro, there's people that will stay in unicoms till like late August, July. I'm like, bro, go home.
This is why I couldn't go to uni. I couldn't leave my house because like, I love my house so much.
Yeah.
And I feel like my parents have, because I feel like a lot of parents take away the feeling of home from their house for their kids. And I'm so grateful my parents didn't do that. Like home feels like home. I love this place. Whenever I'm on my way home, I'm smiling. It's like, this is me time. Like I get to be me.
I think that's something that we have to be very mindful to definitely do when we're like parents. To make sure a child feels comfortable at home.
Because then they'll go outside looking for a home outside, and that's when they get involved with different stuff.
Yeah, it's crazy still.
And they start meeting people that aren't good for them.
Yeah, it's mad.
I was gonna ask you something.
Yeah.
When's the last time you cried? If you don't mind. That you can think of. Men don't cry.
Last year.
What?
What year are we in 2023? Last year, I lost my boy.
Oh no.
Yeah, I said it on the podcast.
Oh really?
A while back. Yeah, early on though, very early on. Yeah, like last year, like May.
And that's the last time you cried. It's been over years since you cried.
I don't cry often.
Okay, next question. Do you think that's normal?
I think what's for a guy?
No. I didn't say that.
In general?
Yeah, do you think that's normal?
Because in general, that brings girls into it. And
let's forget gender.
Like, weekly,
don't do
daily sometimes, like hourly. Like,
don't do that.
You lot are crazy sometimes.
So wait, so you haven't cried in over a year?
Yeah.
And you think let's say for a man, you think that's normal?
For a man, I feel like someone hasn't even cried in years.
Yeah, and you think that's normal?
Also, like, okay, I get what you're saying now. Yeah, it's not normal to be fair.
So how do you guys do that?
I don't know. You don't control it.
Yes, you.
I don't think you can control it.
Yes, you do. See, this is why whenever it comes to like emotions of men, like I always like if I'm having an argument about it, it's gonna get heated.
I feel like if you're gonna cry, bro.
Yeah,
like, I've never thought I'm gonna cry and stop myself.
So I'm trying to think of something that would make you cry. What's things that make me cry? So if you're having a bad day at work, you're telling me you don't go to the toilet and cry.
No, I cannot cry about that, man. That happens far too often.
Fair enough.
Nah, that can be Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Like I can't cry that often, man. I just get on with it, to be honest. It has to be something like really, really deep.
Like really close to home. So small things that make you cry.
No.
I think that's such a man thing, and I hate that. Okay, so have you ever cried in like a relationship setting? Like,
nope.
Have you been in a relationship?
Nope.
Oh, okay. So I can't ask you that.
Yeah.
Okay, have you been close to a relationship? Or like talking to someone and it's gotten far? Like you guys are basically almost there.
No.
Okay, so I can't ask you that, can I?
Nah, not
really. What else would make you cry?
I don't feel like I would though. Actually, nah.
You wouldn't get into a relationship?
No. Crying.
Oh, you wouldn't cry?
No. You'd have to do something crazy.
So, would you cry in front of your partner?
Partner or wife?
Like you guys are just dating, like you're together.
Right now?
Yeah.
Or like cry in front of my partner?
Yeah.
It depends, man.
Actually,
doesn't depend. I don't know. Let me set a scenario in. Let's say we're driving now, and God forbid, close family members in hospital.
Yeah.
I don't know. Like if it happens, it happens. Kind
Yeah.
of thing. Like
But would you stop
I'm not gonna
yourself?
stop myself because you're there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen. Like, it's just an emotion, innit?
Yeah.
But
So even
know.
when like, let's just say you're just having an altogether bad day,
Yeah.
you're just not gonna cry.
Nah.
I don't understand. This is so foreign to me. Like, this is crazy. So when you're
Nah,
having a bad day,
like,
what do you do?
Bro, I just flipping. I don't even know. What do I do on a bad day? I don't even know. I might go gym. Gym
See,
helps.
I see that a lot.
Gym helps.
I see that a lot.
Gym helps.
And I think no, and I'm all for that because I'm all for like the body positivity. When you're having a bad day, go to the gym, but sometimes you have to cry. I just let it out. You don't believe in that because that's what guys will like hold up the anger and then they'll just let it spew.
Because you know what is, you lot are more emotional than we are, and I think we're more logical.
Yeah.
So like logically, I'll be like, if I cry, what's gonna happen, bro?
Yeah.
What would have changed? You lot are more emotional, so you cry first and then you think afterwards, kind of thing.
Yeah.
So
if your partner's crying in front of you,
oh no, I'd know how to handle that. I think.
So you wouldn't cry with them?
Because she's crying.
Yeah.
You said like it's normal. That's crazy. I said yeah, that's calm.
If I'm crying, I want my boyfriend to cry with me.
You want him to cry?
Yeah.
You want him to be sad with you?
Yes.
Now that's mad.
Because once you're in a relationship, you're one. Like the two becoming one.
Yeah, but like,
so everything I feel, if I'm upset, if I've had a bad day, if my nails have come out ugly or my hair doesn't look nice and I'm crying, you should be upset with me.
Absolutely.
That's crazy.
I'll sympathize.
Okay.
I'm like, oh yeah, that's sad still.
Mm-hmm.
But like, there's got to be a timer. Like, it can't be too long. Like, you can't be sad for the whole day because your nails. Like, yeah. Bro, just go and get redone.
Okay. So are you? So you said you can handle if your partner cries in front of you.
Yeah, I can handle if even if my friend cries in front of me, I feel like I'll be good at handling it.
I feel like a lot of men are so comfortable with the thought of just laughing it off, like, haha, you're crying, like that's it.
At their boy or at their girl?
Just in general, like a lot of people can't handle. Like one thing about me, I'm so good when people are crying. Like if you cry in front of me, like, I'm gonna make you feel so good about yourself.
You know what? I feel like the same, yeah, but at the same time, in an awkward setting, I can laugh, but like it's because I've looked at my boy.
Mm-hmm. Okay. That
so
makes
like,
sense.
if someone says something really, really deep,
yeah,
and I look at Huss, for example,
yeah,
like we might start laughing. Yeah. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It's like there was a video on you know Chucky's the JD thing.
Yeah.
It was Lippy and Margs.
Yeah.
And Chucky was saying how about was it gigs or like one rapper something happened to them. And Lippy looked at Margs and Margs looked at Lippy and they just laughing. I hear it though. I hear it though. In the wrong moment, it can just go like.
And I think you won't laugh for like ages.
Yeah.
Like, you will let the laugh die down.
But like people were looking like, what is wrong with you, bro?
Yeah, no.
Because that is not the moment. But I'm definitely trying to hold it in.
Okay. But the fact that you haven't cried in over a year, that's.
Yeah, because like,
not even on your birthday.
What?
You have to cry.
As in of joy.
Like, yeah, like just a little like.
I can't lie. Like you see those TikToks where it's like those TikToks where people are like, "Oh, it's my birthday." Like I kind of hear it sometimes when my birthday's coming up. What am I gonna do?
Mm-hmm.
I hate thinking about what I'm gonna do for my birthday, and it's actually true. It's like, oh, that is so long planning.
Yeah,
it's such a myth. I hear it, but I'm not gonna cry over it.
So you're not gonna like, let's say like you get like a surprise dinner. You're not gonna like, oh guys.
Nah.
That's crazy.
I don't think I'll cry.
Or even on your like, don't you feel like on your birthday it's really overwhelming? Like, oh my gosh, it's the day I was born. I always cry on my birthday.
Nah, that's bad.
And it's not even because I'm sad. It's like, oh my goodness, like I'm a year older. Like I made it.
What's like, when do you cry though? At what point in the day?
At like midnight. Like
you just turned.
So on my birthday last year, because my birthday's coming up, it was like 1 a.m, and I called one of my friends. I was crying, and I was like, I don't know, it's just really emotional. Especially when you had a tough year. I think that's what it is. It's not the fact that it's my birthday; it's the fact that I made it to my birthday. You get? I feel like it's like tears of joy, like gratefulness. Like, we're actually here. You get? I'm not sad that it's my birthday. I'm happy. But it's overwhelming. You get?
So like, if you had a man and you cried, that was your birthday, and he started laughing, how would you react?
Did you see the way my face just dropped?
Yeah, that was crazy. Still, that was like a murder face.
Yeah, like, no, don't do that. You're supposed to like. I mean, we can giggle about it later, but in the moment, like, I'm gonna want to be comforted. Yeah, like I'm just a girl.
Yeah, I hear it still. No. I don't know. I feel like crying is such a.
Or if someone like shouts at you, do you not cry?
Shouts at me.
Yeah, men and women live such different lives. I remember someone didn't shout at me at work. I just raise their voice and just.
I've not been shouted at in years.
Oh really?
Yeah, since I was like.
Oh, your girlfriend doesn't shout at you.
that even caught me off guard.
I'm so sorry. I had to be messy.
My days.
I'm so sorry.
Nah. Actually, no. Last time I got shouted at was by my manager playing football.
Mm-hmm.
I made a mistake. I was on the pitch. I heard him from the side. Like he screamed his head off.
Oh no!
But as in like face to face, like I'm here, you're there. No one's like since I was like young. Since I was young, I think from what I remember, maybe like school years, like 16, 15, messing about. Yeah. Other than that, nah.
So if someone was to shout at you, do you think you would?
Why are you shouting?
Because you've done something wrong.
You know, I'm a strong believer in, bro. Like, there's a way to get over your point.
Yeah.
There's a way to communicate. Once you start shouting, I'm switching off, bro.
Yeah.
Because that means you can't control your emotions or your voice for that matter. As an adult, that's not good enough.
So are you the kind of person? So I see on mainly TikTok guys talk about like they like having a girl that can not discipline them but like get onto them. Are you on it? Because it seems like you're not one of them. Because like this guy was saying that he likes it when a woman gets onto him, but like puts him in his place, kind of.
Not put me in my place, but I like it when like I don't know, I mess up a little, yeah, and she's like,
she gets on.
She steps up a little bit, like she steps up a couple tones, like it's like not shouting, but like her voice is stern in it. I'm like, that is.
So if she starts full on shouting, then there's a problem.
Oh, bro, we're done here. We're done here still. No, it's mad. I won't break up with her, but it's like I'll just like I'm not listening anymore. Mm-hmm. But yeah, I feel like she'd already know not to raise her voice at me, kind of thing, because like that's not how I communicate. So it shouldn't be how you communicate, kind of thing. Like I don't see the point in shouting.
So you wouldn't raise your voice at your partner?
I wouldn't raise my voice at anyone.
Oh, okay.
The last time I raised my voice, to be fair, was at my sister. But siblings,
well, siblings is different.
Like
your siblings.
They actually can get under your skin a different type of way, man. It's weird.
Are you and your sister close?
Yeah.
Oh.
But I shouldn't even shout at that point.
Yeah.
I just lost it that day. I also even had a bad day that day as well.
See, that's what I mean. I feel like with men, like, and I've seen this from my own experience with men that I've dealt with. Instead of crying, you guys will get angry.
Yeah.
Like you'll hold up the.
You'll bottle it.
Yeah, like you'll bottle up the feeling, and then like you just lay it all out. You don't even lay it out in tears. You'll lay it out in anger.
It depends what happens though. Like, if you lose bread, it can very easily turn to.
That's all you guys know.
No, but like, bro, money makes the world go round.
It's true.
You know what I'm saying? If you get them out, of course I'm gonna be angry, bro. I'll get over it, but like, as a byproduct, my girl could suffer, kind of thing. Like, if you ask me a question and I'm annoyed, like, I might just.
Are you a sarcastic person? Like
I can be. I can be.
I feel like that hurts the most. Yeah, I feel like that hurts the most. Like if I ask someone a question and they're sarcastic, I promise I won't talk to you ever again. That's so mean, you know.
But it's like if you got to catch me at a very, very wrong time for me to be sarcastic here. Because sometimes my sarcasm can be really violent still. Mm-hmm. Like I'm trying to think of an example.
Yeah.
Maybe like I'm driving or something. She's like, oh, like I can't even think.
So is this from past experience?
No, actually, I've never been sarcastic. Like actually, no, I don't think I've been that sarcastic to her. I feel
like guys mean to their friends is different from guys mean to their partner.
100. Boy, the man them GC is a war zone.
Yeah, it's not okay.
Like if I showed you some of the insults that get thrown back and forth, you think. Do
you guys ever like go like below the belt, like?
Boy.
And I feel like it's so normalized.
You know what? No, we don't do that. But I feel like earlier on, I feel like it used to happen when we were younger, a little bit here and there. But once you sort of say, listen, like, man's not comfortable with this. Yeah. Like, don't bring us up in it.
Of course.
More time, no one really brings it up in it because that's violating. Like, imagine you're insecure about something.
And then I'm like,
you know what? I'm going to bring that up because it's your weak point. That's violating. I'll see that as you don't respect me.
Of course, yeah. I feel like it's so common with men. Like, the insults that I see, I'm just like, damn. Like one of my female friends said that to me. And with girls, like I feel like we're just really gentle in itself. So there's just certain things you don't say. Like, let's say like my friend doesn't have like a father that's present. I'm not gonna say on a group chat, that's why your dad left you. But guys can say that. Like,
guys can say that.
And that's outrageous. Like,
but what? We don't even go to that sort of level.
Oh, do you know? Okay, that's good.
But like, I think the height of our arguments is pro clubs, FIFA.
What is it? Oh.
Like,
Yeah.
on PS4.
What's with you guys on this game?
Just PS4 parties. I can't lie. FIFA gets.
Yeah, apparently he gets like
heated.
I was speaking to this guy once, and he said he was genuinely getting onto his friend because he was fucking up.
Bro, like I swear, if I was to play a recording of like one night of PS4 Pro Clubs, yeah, you'd think we were ops.
Really?
Genuinely,
so
you could think that there's a genuine issue here. Like,
then when you guys finish, like, do you just go back to normal?
Of course, like literally, after the last game, like, cool, final whistle blows, boom, like a split second.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, so man went to do this today, like.
No way.
Every time.
That's outrageous.
Every time. Because it's not personal. It's the game. You get me? And it's not. It's just it's not real. Like it's just like after that, yeah, back to normal. Of course.
I've seen men playing FIFA, and it's not normal the way but like you guys go through the 7 stages of grief during
Probably
FIFA,
still.
and it's not normal.
Yeah, because like imagine you've got promotion on the line now, and your boy goes and misses a penalty.
This is a game.
Yeah, but it's
a lifestyle.
Yes.
I feel like with you guys and FIFA is like us and Sims.
I was just gonna say that my sister plays that game.
Yeah, I feel like because Sims is serious. Like Sims is serious.
It's more or less like. What do you do though? It's like real life, isn't it?
You build a life, like you make a family, like it's so intimate.
That's mad. Oh yeah, I saw like you can, like you're in a neighborhood and stuff.
Yeah, like you build a story, like it's so much commitment. And you know what's so crazy with Sims is one of them dodgy games that they can just randomly delete one of your modules.
What?
And that will ruin your day. Cause like imagine you built like a family, a neighborhood. You just log onto Sims and it's gone.
That's crazy. That's like GTA.
You know GTA? Oh yeah. Sims is like GTA kind of, but we don't actually murder people in ours.
Why are you saying with straight face like that? No, man. GTA is real life.
GTA is so violent.
Man comes up to you, man. A man run up on you, like, bro. Like you gotta defend yourself.
GTA is so violent.
Nah, it's gotta be though. Real life is violent.
Yeah, sure.
You know what I'm saying? It's a good rep of real life, to be honest. That's what I feel like.
Okay, but not to that extent. Maybe in America, but in the
UK. Yeah, but GTA is in America though.
It's not true. If they made a UK version, I don't think that would eat. That wouldn't eat.
Probably not, to be fair. Most things are better in America.
In America,
I don't know why.
The UK needs to step up our game.
Did you see that thing where people were saying that if you win, you watch basketball? Do you know about NBA?
Yeah.
Like people were saying that, or NBA teams were saying that if you win the NBA, you're world champions. And there was an athlete the other day said in the interview, he was like, bro, if you win a competition that was played nationally in one country, how are you going to call yourselves world champions? Like, it doesn't make sense.
Yeah, no.
Like, America sometimes feel like they're on top of the world sometimes.
And you know, I low-key hear it because they have the upper hand out of all the countries.
Yeah.
America's up there.
Yeah.
We know that. We're self-aware.
Richest, like, come on.
Yeah, and like, a lot of the times, like when there's like third world countries that need help, who are they gonna go to?
Yeah.
America.
Yeah.
You get, because they've got but it's kind of changing. Because what country is it? I don't know if it's China. I think it's China. I don't know. Don't quote me.
China are powerful.
Yeah, they're getting up there.
Yeah.
And even places like North Korea, even though they're not that good, but they're getting a lot of power and money because of that guy. I don't know what his name is, but.
Kim Jong-un.
Yeah, him.
Oh, yeah. I've never seen anything good about that guy.
He's so scary. Apparently, you have to have a picture of him in your home. A picture of Boris Johnson bang on your wall.
Dodgy still.
That's crazy.
I have to ask questions. No,
you have to have a picture of him. And apparently people can't leave.
Yeah,
they have to stay in North Korea.
I don't get it. There's so many weird rules like outside the UK that I've just. There was one I was looking at in America. No, China used to have the one child rule in it.
Yes. Oh, I find that so. Have you ever watched? What's it called? What Happened to Monday?
Yeah.
That was based on that, isn't it? They had 7 of them.
Ago. Yeah.
They had 7, and they named them Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday to Sunday.
And they all had to act as each other.
Yeah, they've got once a day. I can't believe you can only have one kid.
That's
not.
What
would if someone had twins?
Ooh, I never thought of that. You know,
they wouldn't make them kill the kid.
I can't lie. Yeah, but then again, like the chances of having twins isn't that high, so they might allow you on a one-off team. What happens if you have a kid, like a second kid, separately? What does it
They're not gonna kill the kid, are they? I don't think they could.
That's violating though.
Yeah, that's crazy. I can't lie. That's
because some might have kids unintentionally.
Exactly. Like it's not always planned.
Yeah. I don't know how that works, but it's gone now, isn't it?
Yeah. No, the one I remember when I heard about the one child rule, I thought it was a lie. There's no way they're gonna tell you how many kids you can have.
No, I can't. That's too
so
much.
Why did they do it?
Because their population was rising far too quickly.
Yeah, that was it.
Their population's mad. I think it's after billions.
Oh, damn.
Like a fifth of the planet or something like that. It's mad. Even India's rising as well. Like, some of these Asian countries got some crazy populations.
Are you excited to have kids?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Not soon.
Excited to carry the baby for 9 months because someone needs
Okay.
more than a week of paternity leave. I don't know.
A week.
That's just crazy.
They're gonna let you know in the comments. A week is absolutely crazy. So what? I'm gonna be at home for 7 days and I'm back to work for the rest.
Go and make money for this family. Period.
I can't spend time. I can't spend time with my child
after 5 p.m. when you work your 9 to 5.
But I'm a bit tired though.
Yeah, but to be fair, babies they like to lie down.
And more time. 9 to 5 is like 7 to 7, so it's not 5. It's like 7.
Okay.
I get back at 8. I'm a bit slumped. Maybe it's more time asleep at 7. Where's the time?
Weekend.
2 days out of 7 days. You know how crazy that is. It's a scam in this world, man.
Your kid will get to know you.
Hopefully,
he'll just see. The baby will see a random man in the house. He's not gonna think like, who is Dookie?
At the start, he will. That's what I'm saying. He'll cry. Like,
yeah, it's true.
That's mad.
Imagine holding your baby and just crying.
Nah, that'd be so disheartening. Still,
that's so rude.
That's mad.
Kids do that.
Exactly. Like, I want it to be a thing where like my child's upset. Oh, yeah, give him to his dad. Yeah, man. I'm calm. Like, he knows me, kind of thing. Yeah. Not like I'm a stranger. That's mad. I don't
Are you one of those parents like, oh, don't hold my kid?
What do you mean?
Like, are you gonna be? I know there's some parents like there's some women they genuinely don't let anyone hold their baby.
Nah, I mean
superstition.
It depends who it is.
What about kissing your baby?
Whoa.
Yeah.
Unless it's my mom.
Yeah, that's why I'm so like paranoid. I feel like I would only let my family and my partner's family see my baby in the early years.
Her mom, basically my close family, her close family.
His family, yeah.
No one else.
Yeah.
Maybe our close friends.
Yeah, but don't kiss my baby.
Yeah, relax.
That's crazy. I remember I saw this thing on TikTok. This baby got herpes on the lip because someone kissed them. And I think the person didn't know they had herpes, but still, just to be safe, do not kiss anyone's baby.
That's mad.
Because that can happen. Like.
Yeah, but holding, I'm a bit more lenient.
Mm-hmm.
Like my friends, parents, aunties, uncles, that's always gonna happen. Because you're gonna have people look after the kid.
Of course, yeah.
When you and your partner aren't there, but kissing, yeah, that's cool down there, man.
Right. Do you feel like it can ever reach a point where, I feel like one thing that's not spoken about, and especially in the Black community, is the trauma that your parents can pass to you. Do you feel like you developed any trauma from your parents?
No.
Really?
No.
Even I feel like in the case of men, so this is why because I really want boys. When I think about my future, I think about having sons, and I'm so scared of that whole like be a man kind of thing for my sons. Like I don't want my husband to teach my sons to be a man.
Why?
Because I feel like it's so passive aggressive. Like don't cry, step up. Like do you get like is like there's certain protocol. I feel like it's so aggressive.
I wouldn't tell my son not to cry. I'd tell him, listen, like when you're down and that, get me. Find the outlet. That's actually that's a hard question. Let me think about it.
Yeah, I feel like because now that I look at him, I remember there's one guy I was talking to, and we were talking about this. I was saying to him like, "Oh, you don't cry." And he was like, "Because he was taught not to cry." And I said, "That's crazy."
Oh yeah, that's mad. Yeah, I wouldn't teach him to not cry.
Yeah,
I'd teach him to express himself. But I mean, try and just. Thing is, what I'm gonna say is sort of playing into what you're saying. I'm gonna say like try and just deal with it in house.
No, why?
No, but like when I say deal with it in house, as in like I don't know. Let's say he's driving, he crashes his car. Like I try and teach him to think about what to do next, rather than just sit there and sulk. Yeah. Like think about car crash, call someone, deal with the situation. Yeah. If he cries, cool. But I'm not going to teach him don't cry. I'm going to teach him a logical thing to do as the next step, kind of thing.
What if it's a case where like he's gone to school and he's gotten beaten up? Like he's like someone's picked a fight with him and he lost. Like, what's your next step from that?
Karate class, man.
Okay. At least you won't get onto. So you won't get onto him for getting beat up.
Nah. Like, because that can really happen,
that
bro.
happens. Like people.
Nah, I'll just slap him in self-defense class still.
Okay.
I'm just trying to mitigate the risks of anything that happens, kind of thing. Okay. Yeah, like karate or whether it's what's that one, jiu-jitsu, something. So that if he gets into it again, then I know. Hey, now you can get me problems.
Do you feel like you'll have an issue with? Because I feel like nowadays with a lot of men, especially people like, let's say for example, like Dami, he's very like he expresses his femininity. Do you feel like you would have an issue with your son? Because I think Dami's a straight man.
Yeah.
He's a straight man. He has a girlfriend, really
Yeah,
hot girlfriend for that matter.
yeah.
He's a straight man, but he's so open. Like on the spectrum, he's like all over. He hasn't just restricted to himself. Like I'm gonna be a tough man, cargos and tracksuits.
No,
He was a carnival. He
I
ate.
said cargos and track. There's
That's
nothing
what you
wrong.
guys know. Oh
There's nothing wrong with cargos and
no,
tracksuits,
yeah,
man.
that's cool, but like, come on, switch it up.
So
Like,
what? What's the question? Like, would I
would you?
encourage my son's femininity side?
Yeah, like if he was like a bit expressive in his identity, not the conventional like black man, do you feel like you would feel a certain type of way about that?
Like, you know what it is? Someone made a point the other day, and they said naturally men are becoming more feminine
Yeah.
as opposed to back in the day. Like back in the day, like you wouldn't have men that wanted to be chased by women, kind of thing, as an example.
Yeah.
And they're saying that's a feminine sort of trait because women like to be chased as
Thanks,
well.
yeah.
So I mean, I guess naturally, to a certain extent, there's aspects of men becoming more feminine, but I think you're talking on like a crazy extent where like I don't know, he's painting his
His nails.
nails.
Do you think that's a crazy extent?
I wouldn't want to see my child paint his nails. If
What?
I'm dead honest,
Really?
I
Okay.
don't want
I
to
know
see
I
that.
hear it. I hear it. But
Like
if he did, it wouldn't be a
I
problem.
feel like I feel like there's some things that you should just leave to the girls,
Okay.
and something that we should
You
do.
should
Like just let
too.
the girls do their nails, bro.
I
Like,
hear it.
I don't really
That if he was expressive, you wouldn't mind, but you would just prefer
expressive
not.
how though.
Like, let's just say like because you know how like conventionally it's like blue for boys, pink for girls. Let's
Yeah,
just say he had, because even you were saying that pink is one of your favorite colors, isn't
yeah.
it?
I can wear pink still
So
because I think
like
nice pink.
if you saw your son had like a really big like into like the color pink and he was proper in it,
That's calm.
oh yeah,
Yeah. As long as
okay.
I was gonna say, as long as he's not dressing like a girl,
What,
but
what
like
what's dressing like a girl there?
as in like wearing actual like female dresses and that.
Okay, you like shopping in the female section. Okay, yeah, no, no, no.
That's mad.
But if he was like still in men's clothing, but it was
Yeah,
just
yeah. If he's wearing
brightly
like a
colored,
pink trackie or like a pink tee or like
yeah.
yeah, like, what pink
Oh,
shorts? That's
okay,
cool.
nice.
Pink looks lit. I don't care what he
Yeah.
wears, kind of thing.
I feel like a lot of men nowadays are, I don't know, in particular, like I've seen, like let's say men I've dated in the past and I've imagined like starting a future with them. It's like in my head, I wouldn't want you to be my son's father because I can see the way you would raise a boy. Like some men genuinely raise boys not to cry and like not to
Yeah. I've
feel.
definitely heard that. I mean, I'm sure that there's guys our age. Yeah, of course, 100%. But
Mm-hmm. And men, I feel like nowadays men aren't really close with their sons.
people have got different ways of parenting. To be honest,
Yeah.
I know some man. I know personally some man will tell their son, "Yeah, listen, it's not a crying thing. Like, just relax.
Yeah, and
Don't
that's
do that." And I'm like,
crazy.
bro, that's not real life. I can't lie. Like, people
Like,
get upset, bro.
and you're gonna cry, and that's
People
so
have different
fine.
outlets, and I'm sure some guys cry. They just cry inside. So it's like
Mm-hmm.
someone's gonna cry at one point, bro.
Yeah,
But believe it or not, life is full of ups and downs, kind of thing.
it's true.
So teaching them against crying makes no sense.
Sense at all, I
It's like
know.
saying teaching him to just not feel emotion. Like it don't make sense, bro. Like, it's part of
Like,
human life, innit? But
do you feel like your son has to see you cry in order to know it's okay? Because you said you're not a big crier. You feel like you're gonna cry when your wife gives birth. If my husband, wait, oh
no.
my gosh, when your wife walks down the aisle,
Oh yeah.
you think you're gonna
Oh
cry?
yeah.
Oh really?
Wedding. I'm standing at the thing
Yeah,
at the
she's
oh
walking
yeah. I would not
down.
be shocked. I would not be
Oh,
shocked
wait, what about
still.
when she gives birth? Is that not emotional?
I don't know. Probably yeah.
I don't know my husband's crying.
I don't know, but wedding 100%.
Yeah.
Uh, there's like that's what I'm saying. Like imagine a man teaches his son not to cry, and then he's at the altar and on his wedding day.
And he's
He's
just
like
straight face. That's
he's straight faced,
outrageous.
like because our dad
Out.
told me not to cry. That's dead, bro.
Outrageous.
I don't get
That's
it. It's
crazy.
mad. Yeah.
Mm. Do you feel like, so in terms of like trauma, do you feel like, let's say you have a partner, right? Is there certain like, because some people have different triggers and
Hmm.
responses. Do you feel like you'd be able to deal with someone that has a lot of triggers? Because I remember there was this one, and that's the thing, I don't want to misquote you guys because I could have been listening to 90s Baby
Mm.
or you guys, but I don't know. But there was an episode, I actually don't think it was you guys, but I'll say it just in case it was as
Yeah.
well. You guys were talking about if something happens to someone, would you be able to stay with your partner?
We spoke about that recently. I
Yeah.
think. Yeah. Um.
So let's say your girlfriend went through something completely traumatic. Let's say, okay, I'll give you a few examples. The first one is like losing a family member.
Abused by a family member.
No, losing.
Oh, losing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You'll be able to cope with that
Of
and be
course.
stay with her.
Yeah.
Okay, if your partner got assaulted while she was with you.
Actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean,
You'll be able to
I'd
stay.
try my best.
But if you can't.
like, I'm not gonna force anything in it.
Of
Like, I'm
course.
gonna ride it out, and I hope she rides it out
As well,
till the wheels fall off, kind of thing. But if it's a thing where it's clearly not working, or it's clearly not gonna go back to how it was, in fact, it can not go back to how it was because she's been assaulted, kind of thing. But I feel like the best thing for both of us is not this relationship.
Yeah.
Then you get me.
So what if on her half, like she needs you, and like in your like you personally, you just can't deal with it because it's starting to affect you, and like small things are like not let's not say small things because nothing's small, but let's say certain things you're doing is triggering her, and it's like it's hard to watch that because that's your partner. You feel like, and she wants you to stay that way. Is it gonna be a thing where like I can't do this, I'm gonna leave?
I mean, as I said, I try my best,
Yeah.
but if it's a thing where how I am naturally is affecting her, then that's clearly an issue, isn't it?
Yeah.
Because that now means that I've got to change who I am personally to
Yeah.
accommodate for someone else because she's going through something.
Of course.
So that probably sounds like I'd have to end a relationship. You know what I'm saying?
Would you pick a certain stage to do it? Because it's kind of like I mean, she's always going to be vulnerable because of what's just happened to her. But at some stages, it's like,
Yeah, I don't know how I'll do that still because I mean, she's already going through something. Now I'm gonna add to it by saying
exactly. But it's you've got her best interest at hand.
I do, and I have my own as well.
Of course.
Because like, the longer I stay, the more I'm negatively impacting myself, kind of thing. So yeah, you've got to put yourself first in loads of situations. So I mean, that's definitely one of them. Obviously, you've got to take into account who your girl is, what she's going through, but emotional intelligence, man, key.
But that's one thing men lack.
Most do, yeah, sure.
Emotional intelligence and emotional availability.
Yeah.
A lot of men aren't emotionally available.
I feel like I am.
What makes you different? Extent. What makes you different to the rest? Because when like the men that I've analyzed are emotionally unavailable, it's like they don't know how to express themselves, so they can't indulge in someone expressing themselves. So like I might say something that's so crazy to you because you're not emotionally available.
I know how to express myself. My thing is trust.
Okay.
Like you have to be someone like special for me to actually sit down and just lay it all on the table, kind of thing. So express myself's not an issue. It's just trust, like I said. But I can always listen to someone expressing themselves. Like, I can always have a conversation or like give advice, kind of thing. Friends going through something. Yeah, I always feel like I always know what to say.
To, like, you're not insensitive them. Or anything.
Nah. I have been in the past.
At least yourself.
Being honest, like I have been in the past, but I've learned in it. I've learned still.
Yeah.
But like that laughing in awkward situations is something that I won't do if it's one-on-one.
Yeah.
Unless you laugh first.
Yeah, because imagine like you just pull it across someone and they start laughing in your face. That's outrageous. No. That's crazy.
You'd have to laugh first. Then I might laugh with
that's
you.
the thing. If you laugh, then I'll laugh.
Yeah.
We laugh together.
You don't, exactly.
I'm not gonna laugh at you.
Like, you can't get on because you laugh first, kind of.
Exactly.
Thing. But yeah, I don't know. It depends who the person is, innit? But yeah, I feel like it's important to have a support network.
Yeah, I feel like one thing about me in particular, like if I'm ever dealing with something, like I've got a great support system. Right. I feel like a lot of people like that's what they lack. Like I've got like I'm so grateful because a lot of people, especially in our generation, they're not aware about kind of like battles people are in, and it's like some people can be really stupid.
Yeah.
And like if they're not educated on something, they might say something outrageous. And it's kind of like this is a demon that someone's fighting every single day of their lives. And I've got like family members, friends that are like just always there. And sometimes it's not even a case of speaking to someone about your problems. It's just having someone there.
Yeah.
Do you feel like you could cry? You guys spoke about this once, crying in front of your boys. I remember it was on. I think it was one of your TikTok videos that flew, and I think Huss was saying he would leave the room to cry.
I think that was about crying in front of female friends.
Oh really?
Yeah. Okay. I think he said that he would go to the car.
Yeah.
But male friends, like you said, yeah, man.
You're gonna cry in front of them.
Bro, I can't lie, like you man are my friends.
Exactly. No, that's the thing. Friends are
like no funny stuff. Like you man are my friends, bro.
Exactly.
So if I now cry, what? Everyone is gonna start mocking, man.
That's crazy.
Are you my friend, bro? Are you my friend, bro? Like
how many on your finger could you count your I feel like the phrase friends is so broad. Like
it's very loosely used.
You are actually because I've got 2 friends. If anyone's watching this video, don't be offended. Like I've got people I'm cool with. I've got acquaintances. But God knows my heart, I've got 2 friends on this earth right now.
I hear you.
Because I feel like friends, like the term friends is like I can trust you with my life.
No.
That's a friend to me. Because what else would you label a friend? What's a friend?
Trust your life with.
Yeah, my two friends I'm thinking of, I'll trust them with my life. Because that's the thing, I feel like friends, like, it's so loose. Like, anyone can be your friend now. Someone at work, I ain't got no friends at work.
Nah. What is a friend? Someone you trust.
Yeah. But I trust how much?
But
I would
trust
say
with your
trust.
life is. I think that's probably family level.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, that's got to be trust with your life. That's got to be family level.
But do you not feel like sometimes friends become family?
They do.
Yeah.
Some friends are family level.
Family, yeah.
Not all. Do you know what I'm saying?
It's true.
That's why a friend is someone that I trust.
How many friends would you say you have, like you actually label friends? I know we call everyone friends.
That label friends.
Yeah.
We're probably looking at about. Never been asked this question, you know.
Yeah, because men, they're friends with everyone.
Friends with. Okay, let me think of. Yeah.
And I feel like it also plays into, like, you've got certain friends for things. So you've got friends for partying, friends for socializing, friends for business.
Yeah, 100. I'd say. I'm trying to think of my private story.
Private story,
But
that's
like,
outrageous.
they're not all friends.
Yeah, my private stories go not complete strangers, but
we're probably looking at about no more than 25.
you've got 25 friends.
No more than 25.
Girl, come on. You got 25 friends. You got friends, you know.
We probably got 25 is a lot.
Yeah, that's 25 people.
No more than probably about 20.
You don't think that's crazy? I
It's
feel
not
like friend
crazy.
is such a, like, it's a title you can't just dish out to every, like, a friend.
Yeah.
Like, this is like one of your closest people. So do you talk to all these 20 people every day?
The Mandem group chat is active every day.
Okay, so how many people are in that?
10.
Okay.
10.
So what about the other 10? Where did they spawn from? Is that
That's
just a
like
private story?
a couple other man or female friends as well.
Do you speak every day? I feel like a friend is someone who speaks every day.
I don't speak to my female friends every day.
Really? Are you like a big female friend kind of guy?
Nah.
Really?
What counts as a big female friend kind of guy?
Though? Like the ratio of female friends to male friends, is it? Like,
it's not mad. It's almost. Nah, it's not. It's not equal. More guy friends than female friends still.
How many female friends?
Like
a rough estimate.
No more than 10.
That's still quite a lot.
Really?
Yeah.
No more than 10.
Yeah, that's still quite a lot.
I've heard stupid numbers. I've heard like 30.
That's a lie. And that's a classroom of female friends. Anyone that's got 30 female friends is sleeping with at least 5 of them. That ain't no female friends.
Like, you hear it still.
What?
Oh, yeah, no more than 5. Well, how many you got?
What, female? I don't have any more friends.
Really?
Well,
do you not believe in it?
No, I actually don't. I'm so happy you asked me that. I actually love this topic. I don't believe in male friends because every man I've tried to be friends with has taken it to the next level.
Swear down.
And I feel like that's one thing I hate about men. Like, I want to be friends with men, but they just don't know their limit.
Wow.
Like, it's not every girl you encounter that you have to make advances towards. And even the male friends I do have, I wouldn't necessarily call them friends because it's like we're like low maintenance. I speak to you once every 3 months. You get, and men just don't contribute anything to my life, to be honest.
Wow.
Like, so if I need advice, I'm gonna go to the girls. Do you ever go to your female friends for advice?
Sometimes.
Really? Because women have sense. But like men,
no, wouldn't go that far. No, I'm joking. Sometimes they do. But it's a perspective thing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I know what. Sometimes you go to a friend because you know what they're gonna say.
Yeah.
Like you got them friends where it's like they're gonna tell you, yeah, bro, like these are the facts. Do this logically. Then you got the friends that are gonna encourage you to do some real weird, not weird, but like the crazy stuff.
Yeah, no, literally.
You know what I'm saying? So you got to know where to ask for advice.
Men just, well, the ones that's the thing, I can't even generalize. The men I've encountered, it's like my life would be pretty much the same if you weren't here. Do you get, like, you don't contribute anything to it? And that's the thing, the men I've encountered, they have good intentions, but sometimes it's a bit confusing because men can be so like, and the men you guys are confused because I went to an all-girls school. I feel like I need to add that. I need to throw that in there. I wasn't introduced to men until I was like 16.
Wow.
I know, crazy. Like, because like I went to primary school. Primary school doesn't, like, everyone is just the same.
Yeah, it's not really.
But I'm going to an all-girls school. Like, I'm seeing women every day. And just to add in, because I feel like this is a curveball, but I only dated women.
Okay.
So I was dating women for like 4 years straight because I went to an all-girls school.
I
feel like that kind of happened. So like when I first encountered men, I was like, oh, it was in sixth form. I was like, oh, this is cool.
Yeah.
I'm just like, damn, like, you guys are thirsty. It was outrageous. Like, I was like, damn. Like, and that's the thing. People that went to normal secondary schools, they wouldn't have had that thought process because they've been seeing guys from year 7 to 11. I'm in year 12. I'm sat in a classroom for the first time with a guy, and it's like, I didn't know this is how men behave. Yeah.
So you switched then?
No, like, so in secondary school, that's when I started dating women.
Yeah.
And then I got to sixth form. I was still dating women in sixth form, but I was a bit open because it's like,
Yeah.
I'm in a situation when I'm with men.
Want to explore kind of
thing.
Yeah.
And I explored and
damn.
Men.
Not a good experience.
Not a good experience.
I hear you.
No, but I've made peace with the fact that I have to marry a man. But you know, there's this saying, yeah, all men are idiots. You just have to find your idiot.
That
and
goes.
I hear it.
Oi, my boy said something the other day. Can I say this? He was like, "Ooh, all girls are." He said all girls are hoes. You just gotta find your favorite one and tell her to stop. Keep it right. That's what he said. And the thing is, yeah, like principally, like if you look at the principles of what he said,
that's crazy.
Because like in our society, there are a lot of girls. Well, it's assumed that many girls are. What's the word? Girls are more and more promiscuous these days. I feel like
sexually liberated.
Yes,
they're out there. Yeah, okay, I hear that.
And their antics aren't necessarily always publicly displayed.
Mm-hmm.
A lot are very good at hiding it.
Yeah.
So it's very easy to assume that any girl you come across is someone who's in that category. I think that's kind of where it was coming from. So it's a thing where like, yeah, you meet a girl, you just gotta ask her to stop, innit? No, they're not all hoes. He was. It's just a saying, isn't it?
Yeah, I hear it. And
like,
it's true. I feel like you have to. That's the thing. No one's perfect, and you just have to find your person and tame them, and just hope that they're tameable.
That's the thing.
But every girl is a hoe is crazy.
Yeah, it's a crazy saying, but like I know what he was trying to say, but like that's a crazy saying. Still.
People are gonna be wild until you claim them, and that makes sense. Because I think if you're single, no one can really tell you niche. You get.
You shouldn't be moving. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no, you shouldn't. That's not an excuse to be
moving mad,
to be unhinged. But it's kind of like it's more. What's the word? Like, you can justify it more if you're single. If you've done something crazy.
Yeah.
When you're in a relationship, that shouldn't be on the table.
Yeah.
It's like, you know, you belong to this person. Why are you out there doing this, that, and the third? You get. Are you the type to like? Not possessive, but. Are you gonna stand your ground with your partner?
Yeah, of course.
I feel like we're in such a generation now. Women are just so like we're like, what's the word? We're not taking anything anymore. So do you feel like you have to find a completely submissive wife, like just to be like yes, anything?
I don't have to find.
Or is that what you're aiming to find? Because it's really hard nowadays.
I feel like that happens
naturally.
Yeah.
I feel like a woman, like, oh my gosh, one thing that's so important. A woman will submit to the right man.
Yeah, I'm not.
But you can choose not to submit.
Yeah, I'm not gonna go out of my way and try and find a babe and think, yeah, she's submissive. Let me go there.
Yeah, because a lot of men do. Okay, so we're gonna get into our general knowledge test. Are you excited?
Yeah, man.
Do you think you're gonna fill up the scoreboard?
This is my lane, man.
Okay, girl, don't hurt them. Okay, you better not disappoint because now that you said we're gonna do your big one. Okay, so we've got 10 questions. I think 6 of them are general knowledge, and then the last 4 will be finish the titles. You said you're a movie fanatic, so don't disappoint.
Calm.
Okay, so question number 1 is, what is the largest organ in the human body?
Biology was never my strong point.
I thought you said you was good at it.
Largest organ.
Let's check your mic is on. Yes, yeah. Okay, go
on. The liver.
No.
What is it?
Skin.
Oh, you're taking this. That's a trick question. Man said skin.
Bro, the game is never easy.
Skin's an organ.
Yeah, apparently. I don't know. You know what's so crazy? Actually, I get this from the internet. I got it from TikTok. TikTok is the internet now. I'm sorry.
Wow, that might not even be right. That's crazy. So actually, might be correct.
You might, but not today. Oh. Okay, what is the tallest mammal on Earth? Come on.
Is it that one? Tallest mammal on Earth. Giraffe.
Yeah. Oh,
I was overthinking for something.
Yeah, you was overthinking that. Like, you got this. Okay. What artist has the most streams on Spotify?
In the world.
Yeah, in the world. Yeah.
Most streams on Spotify.
Yeah.
In 2023 or overall.
It doesn't specify.
This is too much. Too many variables that I'm working with. Most streams. Is it him?
Just go with your gut. Don't overthink it.
It's not him though. It's gotta be someone like, I've forgotten their name. It's not him. It's someone that's a bit. Is it Taylor Swift?
No. Drake.
Oh my days! Oh my days! I knew when I said him, I meant Drake.
Yeah, because you know when you said him, I said he's got it.
No way! I'm the biggest Drake fan as well.
Oh, are you?
Doubted him, yeah. I doubted him. Damn.
Okay, you might not get this one because you said you're not a big science fan, but how many elements are there in the periodic table? Okay, no, listen. How many elements are there in the periodic table? Come on. Okay, I don't even know this. I don't know. I don't know what's come on.
You have to give me 90s trivia. You've got to give me some sort of.
What, like?
Flipping. What's the one they use? What's it? You can either phone a friend. You can either multiple choice.
Okay, multiple choice. Okay. 78. 108 or 118.
78.
No. 118. You're actually disappointing. Come on, girl. This is a girl boss.
Yo, this is general knowledge though. This is.
No, it is. Come on.
This is school.
Okay, you should get this one. What country has won the most World Cups?
Brazil.
Period. See, you got this.
Football questions, man.
Okay, that's the only football one. So
I finished.
You lot love talking about football.
Bro, football is life.
In the last episode, you guys spent 30 minutes talking about football.
Was it actually that
I
bad?
skipped.
What?
I've never skipped. So 30 minutes.
Bro, football is so important in our life.
30 minutes.
Football is integral.
30 minutes.
Is it that bad?
Yeah.
You
know, this week, I was even going to get onto, we barely got an episode. Because it was just football. Like, but after 30 minutes, you lot spoke about like 3 things and that was it. Let's not do that next time.
How long was the episode? How long was it?
I think it was like an hour and something.
I have to check.
Next time, you guys should just make a separate podcast for football.
What's
please.
going on
Some of us don't want to hear
some of the fan base actually like that section.
No, we don't. They're lying.
Why? They're lying. They told you. First.
Okay. In what country would you find Mount Kilimanjaro?
Mount Kilimanjaro. It's not in Europe.
Should I don't want to give you a hint.
It's not in Europe. It's not down there. It's not in America. It's in Asia. Or it's in flipping Australia, bro. It's there. Which one is it? It's in there. I've got 2 countries in my head. It's either there or it's there.
What did the country start with?
A.
No.
That's why then.
What's
The
the
one's
one?
J.
No. It's not that one either.
And the other one is flipping.
Okay, I'll give you. Do you want a hint? Because this is quite hard to be fair.
It's not. I know this, man. Okay, what's in?
It's in Africa.
Mount Kilimanjaro.
Yeah.
Mount Kilimanjaro's gotta be in like a steady. It's not in South Africa. It's not in flipping Egypt. We're probably looking at like a nice little. Algeria?
Tanzania.
Oh, I was never getting that.
Yeah.
That's crazy. That's crazy though. Like, now these questions are actually difficult.
Do you know what's so crazy? Last episode I made them too easy, so now I'm gonna.
Oh, that doesn't count. So she's got a free.
Yeah, to be fair, she's got a free pass, so she's gonna say number 1 for a hot minute. I can't lie. Okay, so Those were the 6 questions. You got 2, which isn't ridiculous.
We can bring
you
back.
can, yeah, you can redeem yourself in the finish the titles. So the first one, so they're all movies. The first one is Honey, I Shrunk the... Damn.
Honey, I Shrunk the what? Honey, I Shrunk.
And you're a movie fanatic.
Honey, I Shrunk. Are these white actors?
Yeah.
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
Yeah. Oh my
Swear
goodness,
down.
check you out.
I'm hard.
Have you not watched that?
I've never heard that from my
Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. That's
Everyone's in that film when it came out. Yo.
Yeah, sometimes it's just like, you just have to use your
Common sense, innit?
Okay, the next one is Singing in the
Brain.
Period. Have you watched that?
Yeah, man.
I actually haven't.
I swear.
Is it good?
I haven't watched it in a long time. I feel like from what I remember, it's good.
It was good, isn't it? The next one is Lady and the
Tramp.
Period. So you're redeeming yourself.
Film, like movies,
Okay, your favourite movie is actually a football movie, but
American football.
same thing.
You should watch it.
No.
Broaden your horizon. You actually might like.
I'm actually gonna write that down. I'm gonna watch 5 minutes of it.
That's not fair.
I feel like in the first 5 minutes of a movie, you can determine whether it's
No.
The first 5 minutes of Oppenheimer were atrocious.
Okay, the first 5 minutes of Shutter Island.
It was good.
It was not enticing. Like, what?
Okay,
it's
fair
nothing
enough.
to shout about.
Fair enough. Okay, and the last one is Pirates of the
Caribbean.
Yeah. Okay, so you got
6.
1, 2. Oh, was it?
I got 2. Wait.
Yeah, 6. 6 isn't bad.
What did
Nicole got? She got 9.
What? Yeah, she's got to redo that one. That's got to be void.
Oh my goodness.
That's mad. 9.
Okay.
She got 1 wrong.
Yeah. No, but like her questions were so easy. So we've got the scoreboard here. I'm gonna get you to write your name.
Second place does not.
Second isn't bad. Hopefully our next guest wasn't. If someone has to wipe out your name and rewrite it, that's,
Absolutely not.
That's crazy.
Just make the question just as hard.
Yeah, they're gonna be hard. There we go. So we've got T9 has scored. How much is it? 6. 6 out of 10. Isn't ridiculous.
Man, 60 is not just a 2-1, man.
It's not.
It's not too bad. You know what I'm saying? Parents should be proud of you and that.
It's not a 10 out of 10, but he made it. At least you didn't get 1.
Nah, man.
It's 1.
60, it's alright, man.
It's not
too bad.
And I feel like the questions are quite old, so it's kind of like.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, not too much. Not too much.
Kilimanjaro. Scatter money.
Okay, so this brings us to the end of the episode. It's been fun.
100.
Right?
Definitely.
I know today's topic was a bit, touchy. My DM's always open, like I say in every episode. If you want someone to speak to, I'm here. I don't know if the people can approach you, but good. But tap into what we're saying anyway. They've got some great content out there.
No, I just wasn't. I zoned out when you were talking.
When I was talking.
Sounds crazy, but yeah. What we saying? Insta. What we saying? Pod. Insta, TikTok, all that good stuff. We've got a live show on the 21st. Saturday, the 21st of October. Yeah.
Guys, they're giving out £100 to everyone that comes to them.
False advertisement. What's going on? Let's not.
Guys, come to the show and come and find me. I'll be there and I'll put you in the direction of your £100. They're giving £100 out to everyone.
Brilliant. When you ask her for the £100 you see.
I'm actually helping you out. You're welcome. People are gonna tune it in.
But no, tickets out this Friday. I'm not sure what time it is yet, but tickets out this Friday. Live show 21st of October. Save the date. Yeah, man.
All of what we say on social media will be written on that side of the screen.
Smooth.
My stuff is going to be written on this side as per usual. And yeah, thank you for tapping into the video today, guys. Make sure you drop a like, a comment, share the video with someone. And yeah, man. Thanks for listening. Bye, guys.
Wave.
Yeah.
Man,